Hello, hello. Hello, Megs. Hello, friends. I love you too. Hello. How is everybody doing? Hi, hi, hi. Hello, hello. Oh, thank you. Howdy, friends. Good evening, good evening. You just sent another. Ooh, Jess, I'm excited about your stories. Hello, watching from work. Shh. Awesome. Hi. Hello. Love my shirt. Thank you. As you notice, I wear the same shirts over and over again. That's just, I'm a creature of habit. Oh my God, Jess, this is really long. What, are you trying to kill me? You're trying to make me spend 1 hour on a story. You were just thinking of me? Well, here I am. You got into surgery. Okay. I have a story, but I forgot it. That's okay. Hopefully there are no problems. Oh, let me just make sure I'm on the right Wi-Fi. Hold on. Okay. Are you guys good? I'm switched to the correct Wi-Fi. Hello, Bettina. Phone charger is good. I'm actually at 100%, so there's nothing to charge at the moment, but it is plugged in. Looking good. Check the wall plug. Wall plug is good. Hi. Just want to make sure I'm on the right. Perfect. On the right Wi-Fi. Hello, groomer. Water. Thank you already. Hello. Hello, chicken. You're just watching yesterday's replay? I'm sorry I got up so late. Did I take my meds? No, I need to take my meds. Oh, you're the best. Hold on. I'm getting it. We're getting it. Why do I always forget? I literally always forget. You got your water and your snacks ready for the long haul? That's awesome. Oh my God, I have so many candies and snacks. I have Mike and Ike's Dots, Swedish Fish, and I have Twizzlers that somebody sent me, and I don't know who. I got them today. Victoria! Thank you so much for subscribing! Victoria, if you have a story, please let me know your email address so I can find you in my inbox. I appreciate you. Yes, my phone is fully charged, 100%, and it's plugged in. And we checked the wall charger. That 1% was not playing games. Oh my God. That 1% was amazing. It stays for so long. You can submit stories to glitches.tessicavision@gmail.com. You can also look in the link in my bio and you'll see it there. Sub squad. Woo-woo! Just learning about engines while watching. Interesting. What was that? Did you guys hear that weird noise? Yes, you caught me early tonight. That 1% was a survivor. Oh my God. I cannot believe it held on for so long. Hello from Romania. You don't have a story? You don't have to have a story. I super appreciate you subscribing. Thank you so much. We are going to be starting off with, I'm going to wait until user whatever it was, is in the room because we do have user's story. It was the weird unexplainable, and Katie Jo, when Katie Jo's here, I'm going to read her story too because I was supposed to get those yesterday, but we did not get a chance. You are here. There you are. Okay, perfect. So we're going to read yours first. Super intelligence with I never saw that. These stories are scary sometimes. They're supposed to be. Hello from Abu Dhabi. Very interesting. Want to send your... Oh, thank you. Oh, no, you can't click interact down below, Jess. I don't have that on because I have to turn it off to use the stories. To use the to use the poll that we use, I need to turn it off and on, and I kept forgetting yesterday. Yes, this is my Spotlight Live. It's very exciting. It technically starts at like 9 o'clock. I don't know why I did this. It is actually 9 o'clock. It's not a fake 9 o'clock. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's 8:56 for me right now. It's working for you? Hold on. I'm going to do a mock poll. Hold on. If I do this, does this work? It does work. This poll is for nothing, guys. You can just tap for fun if you want. But wait, you can still see it if you tap down there. You can see the text poll thing. That's very interesting. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, thank you. Well, that's great because I don't have it turned on, but I don't understand how you can see it if it's not turned on. Everybody could see the text poll with the information in it, even though I don't have it on. That is a very cool glitch. Interact button is gone. Maybe mods can see it? Oh, no, you guys can see it. Yes, no, no, no. Maybe mods can see it. Maybe that means mods are able to put up text polls. Katie Joe, it's Cooper. Thank you so much. I love that one. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's not here now. Hold on. Maybe when this ends, see if it works now. Katie Joe. Katie Joe, you want me to read your story too, right? Because you're here. Carmen, we are started already. We're chatting. I don't know if you've been here before, but we do chat for a while. We chat for a little bit, and then we start reading stories. It's chatting and reading stories. Thank you. Thank you. What is Spotlight Live? It's so TikTok kind of features a couple of people, I guess, every day. Because if you click, there's a thing up here and it'll say March Spotlight or whatever. And if you click in there, my name is in there, which is pretty cool. I love it here too. I'm so glad. It's the best live. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. I normally start when you're getting ready to end. Oh, Carmen. Okay. Yes. In the beginning, we end up chatting for a good 20 to 30 minutes. Sometimes we get carried away if we get on topics. Maddie, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you so much. If you have a story that you'd like to share, please let me know the first part of your email address and I'll be happy to share it. It's your first live. Everyone's new. If you're new, hello and welcome. I will be going over, I'll do my little beginning spiel before we actually start reading the stories so you understand how everything works. But yes, welcome. Hello. My day was good. No story, just love your content. Thank you so much, Maddie. I really appreciate your support. Mindy, thank you. Beautiful. You had a glitch the other day and thought of me? I love that. I love that I'm on your brain. Welcome to the sub squad. Hello. K Scoots, it could have been an accident. Sometimes people click on the wrong name. The mods click on the wrong name when they're reading people. It is hard. Everything goes really fast. Oh, look. I'm glad we have some extra mods already. Any imposters that try to message? Yes, those are not me. For anyone that's in here, if anyone is getting DMs or followed by a different account, that's me. It's not me. I will never DM you. Thank you, Mama. Hello, Gigi. Yes, I just got on 10 minutes ago. I'm going to chat for another, probably 5 or 10 minutes. We'll chat, and then we'll do our little beginning spiel. Very cool. You got one of those messages? Yep, it's not me. You're so comforting. I feel like I could share my secrets with you. I trust you with my life. I love that. You know, a lot of people feel that way, just in general. In real life, people, random strangers open up to me a lot. I guess I just have an energy that you can, you're comfortable chatting. It's probably because I'm also so open too. I'm very open too. Well, howdy, Mindy. Thank you so much. Love your shirt. Oh, yep. No mistakes. Just happy accidents. Mr. Bob Ross. One of my favorite shirts. I kind of rotate all the same shirts. I just have them in a pile in my closet, and I'll like take from the top and then just rotate them. And then I secretly work in the CIA. What? What's your big three? I don't know what that means. I'm a Taurus, if that's what you're asking. You have a dog at work named Bob Ross? What kind of dog is it? Is it a poodle? Because I'm picturing it being a poodle because of Bob Ross's hair. You sent your story. Have I ever shared one of your stories before, my lovely mod lady? Oh, oh, I get it, Jess. I get it. I get it. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. Big three, sun, moon, and rising. I don't know. I was born on May 3rd at 3 p.m., if that helps you. I am a Taurus. I've never read your story. What's your email, Jess? Because I'll read yours too, since I haven't ever read it. In this moment, let me know your first part of your email, Jess, and I'll write it down. Pizza or tacos? It depends on my mood, but it really depends on my mood. He's a golden doodle. Yes, I totally picture that. Hey, Mel. Kim Campbell. Okay. Wait, what was that other thing that you pinned for me? It was like my rising whatever's. Hold on, wait. Your rising moon and sun. Taurus sun makes so much sense for you, though. Big earth energy. I don't know what that means, but I love it. Big earth energy. You need my city. Mineola is my city that I was born in. You're running to pull up my star chart? Oh, no. I got to scroll down a little bit. Yes, I'm excited for some new people too. Hello, new people. We have not started the stories yet. We are just chatting right now, but welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, my birthday, May 3rd. I was born at 3 p.m. and was born in Mineola, New York. I remind you of Miss Rachel. So many people say that. Birth year, 1983. 1983. You're going to have to, if you guys are in Discord, you can send me my birth chart stuff in Discord because I'm not going to be able to see everything on here. And I'm very interested in it. New people, hello. Thank you so much. Someone tell me her signs if you look them up. Worst fear. Oh, I don't know. Probably drowning. Thank you so much. Miss Rachel is the bomb. Taurus. Whoop, whoop. May 3rd, not 21st. Or is that you? Or is that you, Sheena? I don't know if you're repeating me or not. You're May 13th. She's on your TV right now? That's so cute. I did actually also work at a daycare for a while, and I taught young kids. So I get why I have that energy. And I call everyone friends, and it's like a whole thing. May 5th. Gemini, May 29th. May 10th. Positive vibes your way. Thank you. I'll take them. I'll send them right back. I am turning 40 this year. I am. Lots of May babies. May 30th is my stepson's birthday. Yes, yes, yes. Your birthday's April 28th. Fellow earthy gal. Oh my God. So connected to the earth. Really, really am. Love the forest and trees and rocks and everything in nature. Am I from the Manhattans? No, I live on Long Island. On Long Island. I live on Long Island. My daughter's May 10th. Hi. Hello. Hello, friends. I'm an earth dragon. No idea if that's the same thing. I don't know what that is either, but that sounds pretty cool. Taurus women are the kindest souls. Aw. That's awesome. You miss living on Long Island. Oh man. I'm actually going camping for my birthday. I love to camp. I love to hike. I love all the things. I should sing something. Something! Oliver, I don't know what that's about, but please don't do that. You did not miss the stories. We're actually going to start the stories in a second. I was just giving some people a chance to come in. We chat in the beginning a little bit, then I'll do my little spiel and we'll start reading some stories. I have been in some Topware ads, yes. I do a lot of ads. Good evening, Smashley. Good evening. I don't know what my rising sign is, but apparently someone's bringing up my birth chart, and I hope they're going to put it in Discord for me. If anybody wants to join the Discord, by the way, I do have a Discord. We have about a little over 550 people in there so far, and if you go to the link in my bio or you go to TessicaVision.com, all my links are there, and it's on the top there. Some people have trouble clicking on it. You have to like copy and paste. I don't know why. Other people it works, but feel free to come join the Discord. I wish there was an easier way for me to tell you the Discord, but Discord doesn't like let you do a name. I'm a Taurus sun, Capricorn. I'm not going to remember this. Someone write that down. Taurus sun, Capricorn moon, and Virgo rising. All the earth signs very grounded. That makes so much sense for me. So much sense. I can't screenshot. I'm so scared that I will fuck something up. I just found you and I'm obsessed. Oh, hello. Welcome. I love that I'm all the earth signs too. That makes so much sense. It really, really does. Really, I should put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. You screenshot it for me. You're the best. Thank you so much. I don't know where you get your birth chart. I'm sure there's plenty of places online where you can get it. I'm sure you can go to people on TikTok. Like literally TikTok has everything. Has like every kind of person, every video on every subject you could think of. How much longer did the 1% lasted until I left? I was so shocked. I was definitely saying, oh, well, that's not good. Hold on a second. Let's take that right down. Thank you so much for telling me that. I didn't think you could see that. Hold on a second. We're going to private this immediately. Private. Done. Whoo! My goodness. Spirits blessed it. Yep. Bless the 1%. Whoever told me that, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay. It's down. Ooh. I'm glad that's been up for a few hours. Anywho, I know, so scary. I should sing Frozen. I don't know Frozen. Yeah. Yes, good catch. Thank you. They told me that my address was showing in one of my videos because I was opening a package, and I guess the way I held it up, you could see it. So, or whatever I did. So I put it down immediately. Yes. Okay, should we? I don't even know the melody to just, do you want to build a snowman? Oh my God, can you imagine, Riz? No, I think it was the actual address because my Amazon wish list comes like to my house instead of my P.O. box. Maybe I should change that so it goes to my P.O. box. The spotlight thing is happening right now, Burgundy. I know they want me to sing so bad. I know. Maybe one day. Hello, Ashley. I don't have a favorite song. I cannot pick favorites. It's very overwhelming for me. You think I should change that? Well, you don't see my actual address when you're ordering stuff. It just comes up. It just shows city. So you did not miss anything. You did not. Yeah, Katie Joe. Yeah. My P.O. box is fine. I should make up a song for my show. Oh my goodness. For anyone that's yelling next story, we haven't even started stories yet. We're chatting. This is always the beginning. We chat in the beginning. It's chat and reading stories. And if you're not okay with that, you can easily scroll and watch something else. There's no need to spam the chat. Guess you made it. People spot anything. I did a Pokemon reveal with my son and people got codes from the cards. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, you think I should sing the Tony song? I don't even remember what it was. I don't even remember. Like a little to you right before this. Yes. Gave away so much personal information. Me? Why do they hate the chatting? I don't know, man. I mean, my core crew here loves the chatting. I know the theme song about Tony, but I don't remember what I sang. I remember it involved me singing for him to go fuck himself, but I don't remember the melody or anything like that. I once had a ghost walk into me on the bathroom. I have done a Tupperware ad. Yes, I've done many ads. Chatting does make people feel connected. I agree. Yes, really, Natasha. Come on. Nobody wants that. Hold on a second. I am scrolling. Yes, for anyone that doesn't know, instead of using the word Karen, or if someone's just being a dick, we call them Tonys. We call them a Tony. Like, oh man, that person's being a Tony. Chat is the point of the lives, yes, but people want to hear me read stories, which we do. We do. I'm like 5 years old. We do. Your brother's name is Tony? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. It feels more like community here with our chats versus just a live to listen to. Yes! That's what we're going for. I'm sorry, I'm not going to sing a whole song, but you'll hear me sing a bunch of things. What's my name? My name is Beverly. Okay, we're going to start in a second. Let me see if I can find this first story, and then I'll do my little spiel. All right. Where are you, user? Where it said it was like weird. Hold on. Weird unexplained. Is this it? Give a chance. Oh, yep. That's true. And we're almost there. Hold the phone. I'm trying to find this user's story because now it's gone down. Well, where is Katie's? This was Katie's. Did I get it? Did I say that I got it yesterday, user? Sorry, friends. We're looking. User. Hello. My name is Jessica. I'm just being silly. It was Meg. I think it was in spam email. Pay. Oh, it's going to give me a problem again, huh? No! Was it in spam? I don't think it was in spam. No, Katie's was in spam. But users... Oh, hey, Chelsea. Thank you. It was in my business email. Are you sure? So yesterday I sent everything from my business email to my other email that I'm supposed to get stories on. Oh my God. Oh, it was cottage cheese something. Wait, I feel like I remember that. Is this it? Is it cottage cheese? No, that was my ghost story. No, that wasn't it. User, where are you? That wasn't it. No, that's not the person. It's user 6712583. It's like very hard to No, you didn't miss a story. No. I'm trying to find that first one in my inbox that we didn't get to read yesterday. I don't know why we're having so much trouble finding your story. Yeah, that's not you. So then what is your email address? That's okay. I'm your celeb crush. Oh, yeah, weird, unexplainable, but I don't see anything. I looked up Meg Payne. Yeah, I looked that up. I still don't see it. Maybe I still didn't get it yet. Are you sending it to the right email? All right. I'm sorry, love. I gotta move. I don't know what's happening, but we're going to start with Katie Joe's then, because I know where that one is. And it's right here. I'm not sure why I keep getting that. Oh, you guys, we hit 100K already. My goodness. Okay. We're going to start the story. So I'm going to start talking and I'm going to let you know what happens. Hello and welcome. If you're new, my name is Jess. A lot of people call me Auntie Matrix. If you have never seen my page or been on my live, I share and read your weird / unexplainable / paranormal / glitch in the matrix stories. I have 4,516 unread stories in my inbox right now. I was reading that pinned comment. So we will be reading random stories that I get that come in while we're on the live, and we make sure the person is here. However, most of the time is taken up by either subscribers getting their stories read. So if you want to subscribe, that's one way to get one of your stories read right now. You can click the little star or the word subscribe. You get one of your stories read right now. You get a special role in Discord and access to the sub-only chat in Discord. And you get 15 emojis, and a lot of them, emotes, not emojis, emotes. And a lot of them are my face doing really cute things. So you should go look at them because I'm obsessed with my emotes. Yes, and also every 100,000 likes, we pick somebody from the comments and we read their story specifically as well. We already hit 100,000, so we'll be doing that as soon as I read the couple stories I have written down so far. And we do that every 100,000 likes, so make sure you are tapping the screen. It helps me, it helps you, and it's free. Gary Payne, I'll write that down. Gary Payne. If you want to join the Discord, anyone is welcome to join the Discord. The link is in the link in my bio, or if you go to TessicaVision.com, has all of my links. And at the top of my socials, you can click on the little alien controller Discord guy. Sometimes that doesn't work, just clicking on it for some people. So some people have to copy and paste the link. But it is there. Everyone's welcome. We have about 550, like 560 something, 550 people in Discord so far. We have a nice little community in there. Also, you would want to subscribe to my YouTube, which is also on the top there, and it's TessicaVision, same name as here. I post the live replays on YouTube. So if you miss a story, you want to rewatch a story, any of that stuff, their live replays do get posted on YouTube as long as they're recorded by TikTok correctly. Sometimes they're not. It's happened once or twice so far. And all my other stuff is in there as well. My Amazon wishlist, my P.O. box, if you want to send me anything. My Amazon storefront, if you like my nose ring, my earrings, or anything else. All that stuff is on my storefront, my Cameo, everything's there. So that's all the things. Subscribe so you can use the cute emotes. Oh my God, the emotes are so cute. And that's about it. So we're going to start reading some stories. So we're going to start with Katie's story that we didn't get to read yesterday. It's called Glimpse into the Future / Past. Oh, and after each story, we do vote on whether we like the story or not. It will be an emoji vote. So it'll be happy face and a sad face, and they'll be down there, I believe. Okay, here we go. And no, I'm not going to read them whispering in ASMR voices because people don't like that. Okay. Glimpse into the Future / Past. Katie Joe. Oh, I'm sorry. And also, if you want to send gifts, we always have gift goals up right now. It's donuts. If you can send gifts, please send them. They're appreciated. Okay, I love you. Doesn't have to be donuts, but that's the goal. You can send whatever you like. Okay, I love you. I love Bob Ross too, obviously. Okay. No. This is not going to happen right now. Why does this happen whenever I go to read the stories? No. We are not doing this tonight. Nope. Only higher dimensional beings of love and light are allowed in this house. If anything is fucking with my electronics, please stop. Not again. How does that even happen? Oh. Okay. The stories are going to be read, friends. They're going to be read. Okay. Oh my God. My phone is charged. Don't worry. Don't worry. The weather is fine. The weather is fine. I don't know, guys. If you didn't get a notification that my live started, you can make sure that you're in my Discord because I do at everyone in the announcements thing when I go live. I know. Thank you, miss. We're going to try to read this again. Cross your fingies. Cross your little fingies. Please. Please. A disappointing update? I don't want to hear the disappointing update. Well, I'll write that down. Maybe we'll take a look. Portal in the closet. Okay. I was so surprised to hear you read a similar story on live the other night. Thank you so much for doing what you do and showing us that we aren't the only ones. You're welcome. I love doing that for you guys. I love that all these stories validate everybody's weird fucking experiences and we're able to share them in a judgment-free environment where we believe you. Okay. A little bit of backstory. There's a story that we tell in our family about the youngest daughter of the youngest daughter having abilities with intuition. My grandma always knew things before they happened, my mom as well, and it happens to me often. Nothing insane for me, just a gut feeling or a simple dream, and it happens. Something as simple as a friend stopping by after getting a feeling that it would happen, or dreaming about winning a prize and then winning one. So it's something that happens to us frequently on different levels and is well known in our family. Anyway, earlier this day, I had told my mother my stomach was really upset. I chalked it up to having a meeting that I was a little nervous about. She asked me to reschedule the meeting since she thought that it was a bad feeling and just wanted me to be better safe than sorry. But I could not reschedule. It was an important meeting for work. I just talked myself into it being a nervous stomach ache and went on. I was driving on the interstate. It wasn't super busy, so there were plenty of space to pass other vehicles, and the traffic was flowing smoothly. There was a semi-truck in front of me, about 5 car lengths, and a black truck following closely behind it. I switched lanes to get ready to pass them. All of a sudden, it started pouring rain. It was literally sunny and clear, and an immediate switch to a very heavy rain, so thick you could barely see. I didn't think anything of it. This is Indiana, and the weather's unpredictable. The next thing I know, the semi-truck begins to jackknife, trying to stop, skidding across the pavement. The truck slams into it hard. I reacted quickly, veering onto the shoulder, putting on my brakes to avoid slamming into an accident. Other cars that were farther behind us also slammed on their brakes to avoid the accident, leaving the traffic at a standstill behind us. I am shaking and I feel like I'm about to puke, coming so close to being in an accident. I jump out of my car to attempt to help the people in the semi and the truck. Rain pouring down on me, but beginning to lighten up. As I'm exiting my vehicle, I look towards the accident and the person in the black truck is moving. I tell myself that's a good sign, but I can't see the driver of the semi-truck. I reach back to slam my car door shut and take my first steps toward the accident. At that exact moment that I slam my car door, the scene is reset. It's not raining, and it doesn't look like it had recently. Mere seconds have passed since I saw the semi-truck 5 lengths ahead of me and prepared to pass it, and the semi is back in its lane, driving normally with the black truck following closely. I am still standing outside my car, pulled over on the shoulder. My body is still shaking from the adrenaline of just having almost been in an accident that apparently never happened. I am so confused. I run my fingers through my hair, a nervous habit of mine, and my hair is soaking wet. I look at my car and it has water droplets, like it had definitely been raining, but there are no other signs of rain. The traffic has continued to rush by. I call my mom to tell her what happened and obviously cancel that work meeting. I drive by the spot on occasion, but it's never raining, but never if it's raining, just in case. Katie, what? What do you mean? Okay, we've had a lot of stories where someone experiences an accident, and then we're going to vote on this. Hold on while I'm talking. So we're putting up the poll. Did you like that story? Happy face for yes, sad face for no. we've had a lot of stories where people experience an accident and then they're like brought back to before the accident, and then they're able to prevent the accident from happening because they're like, oh shit, no, let's go another way. But this is weird because that happened for everyone else, but not you, because your car was still wet, your hair was still wet, and you were on the side of the road. So what happened? What do you guys? Had she proceeded, she would have been in an accident, or it was a timeline jump? Yes, she might have just jumped timelines. That is crazy. That is crazy. Oh, that was a really good one, Katie Jo. Thank you so much for sharing that. Okay, let's put this here. Loved it, loved it, loved it. I'm going to look for... Oh, wait, the portal in the closet update. What? Wait, do you guys remember? Hey, Jordan, thank you so much, girl. I appreciate you. Gift goal was met. Okay, let me reset this, but hold on a second. Do you guys remember the portal closet story? This was the one, right, where in the closet there was like that splotch that is, you cannot remove it. And the stuff kept happening, right? That was okay. You guys remember that? If you weren't here, you don't remember it, we read a story, blue spot in the closet, yes, where there was a closet and like weird shit would happen with it, and like it would be open and things would be moved and whatever, and there's like a blue splotch in there, and they keep saying that it's a portal because they can't remove it or paint over it. They even tried to paint over it and it was still there. Really fucking weird. So portal in the closet, we told her, go take a video of this thing or pictures of this thing. Portal in the closet update. I went to my parents' house today and looked for the strange mark in the closet to show you a picture, and it's gone. My mom said it's been gone ever since I fully moved out. I better check my new house to see if I see one anywhere. However, I have not had any activity in this house yet. That's weird. Did it follow you? Oh my God. You could check your closets. Check your closets. Thank you for the update. I am very disappointed that it's not there because I would have loved to see a picture, but that's crazy that it's gone. You better tear that house apart. Or let me reset this gift goal. Hold on one second. We're going to reset this and then we're going to read the next story. Let's do, what shall we do? Let's do, these are in a weird order today. I don't know why. Oh, we have to do my favorite little corgis. My favorite little corgi butts. Okay. Freaky. Okay, we're looking up. Oh, first I wanted to see if I can find Gary Payne. Nope. Yo, I don't know why your story doesn't want to be found, but I just can't. I'll keep looking for it randomly. And Kim Campbell. Is this you? The soldiers? Is that you? Thank you for the corgi butts. I just say, first spot, I send my partner to check. Yes, send your partner, send your partner. I do have my corgi squishy. Thank you, Amy. I do. I have my little corgi. That's you. Okay, we'll read that next. For those of you that don't know, Kay, one of my mods, sent me this. I got it yesterday. Yesterday? Was it yesterday or the day before? I don't know, but I got it, and it's so cute, and I love it. And he's here in case I need to snuggle him. Glitches, TessicaVision. Yes, you can also just try. I don't want people to send stuff to my business email, but you can try just TessicaVision@gmail.com. You can try. Okay, this is the mod and subscribers story in this moment. It's called The Soldiers. Hey, Jess. Hello. I absolutely love you. I know. I love you too. I think you know this by now. I do. So back when I was in high school, I think the year was 2000. I had a friend who lived near Red Clay National Historic Park. Parks always have really great, weird shit going on. A lot of soldiers lost their lives there. All of us girls were sitting in the house, and all of a sudden I heard some kind of growling sounds. I got up and went outside, and there I saw 5 soldiers who looked like hell. They were all bandaged up from their battle wounds. One of them was even crawling up the hill. I looked away really fast, and when I looked back, they were all still coming towards me. I turned my head and yelled for my friend to come outside, and when I turned back, they were gone. I never went back to her house after that. That scared the dog shit out of me. Thank you for reading my story. That's crazy. Hello, Andrea. We've been on for about a half an hour or so. No, that was a short little ditty, but I loved it. Thank you very much for sharing. Oh, you meant not long. I haven't been on long. We're voting. Did you like that story? Happy face for yes and a sad face for no. Thank you. That's so weird. You saw the soldiers. Has your friend ever seen them, though? Have they ever seen them? Hello, Brittany. I'm interested to know that. Do-do-do-do-do-do. After this, nope. Interesting. Maybe they just can't see that kind of stuff. Good evening. Good evening. After this poll is over, we're going to pick somebody for the 100K. Oh my God, I should probably pick someone for the 200K too, because we're like almost at 200K likes already. Yes. Ooh, thank you, Ali Sosa, for the llama. Were they solid or see-through? That's a good question. You're getting 30 centimeters of snow tonight? I don't know if that's a lot or not because I am in the United States and I don't know what centimeters is. I do share paranormal stories. I share all kinds of weird, unexplainable stories. Oh, God. Solid. Oh, okay. Popular. She's gonna be popular. Okay. 200K. All right, we'll pick for both. Hold on one second. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I have 2 stories to pick from the comments because we got to 200,000 likes. So I'm going to turn my head. And if you have a story that you have sent at any time and you would like the possibility of it being read right now, you are going to write the first part of your email, not the @whatever.com, just the first part of your email or the name of your story in the comments. You can copy and paste it so you can spam that. This is the only time we're allowed to spam the chat. And then I'll give you guys a second to do that. I'll turn around and I'm going to pick 2 people and read their stories right now. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Okay. Oh my God, I love when you guys do this. Pick the person above, person below. Okay, we have Evie. So Eve Welch, and I'm writing down EVEIEWELCH 91. And the unknown credit card. That sounds interesting. The unknown credit card. And that is Lauren Camus. All right. We got our stories. For right now. Let's look them up. Popular. EVEIEWELCH 91. Whew, thank God. Did you send yours on February 5th? It's about when you were 12. Is that correct? You're seeing Tyler Henry tomorrow? Oh my God, I am so jealous. Hey, Uncle Matrix. Odin and Friends is my fiance. People call him Uncle Matrix because they call me Auntie Matrix. Okay, here we go. This is Evie's story. Oh, I'm sorry, broken body. We're here for you. We're here. Just hang out. This happened when I was 12. Okay. I had my friend over and we weren't as close as we are now, but we were in my room talking. Then she texts one of her friends who she was close with at the time. My brother was at the house this night. He lives with our grandma. My dad was the only parent home. There is literally zero punctuation in this, my friends. I'm going to try to read this the best I can, but I don't know when I'm supposed to stop and pause. We're going to try. Okay. My dad was the only parent home. My mom was at the store. My mom was a little bit more strict than my dad was. My friend's friend wanted to sneak us in her house, so I asked my dad if we could walk to her house. It was about a 10-minute walk uphill. He said yes. So me and my friend got ready. We were walking out of the house, and my mom walks in. She asks where we're going, and I tell her I was going to a friend's house, and she said, okay, but to text her if anything was wrong. So me, my friend, and my brother walked out. We ran up the hill. Halfway, we just walked. We made it to the girl's house. I'll call her Emma. And my friend, I'll call her Lily. Emma's older sister comes out and tells us to wait while Emma comes out a few minutes. Emma comes out, and Lily and Emma hug. Emma asks if we want to sneak inside. I wish we would have said yes, but we decided to say no and hid close to her house. All of our phones were charged around 90%, so we thought it would be okay. We went to our little spot. It was by a dumpster. There were a whole bunch of dogs, and they were trying to scare us. My brother is the dog whisperer. He told us to stay calm. We did, and the dogs just let us pet them. We were at our spot for about 10 minutes. Then all of a sudden, the dogs started to bark like crazy. My brother and Lily thought we should just stay there, but thankfully, I had a gut feeling and told them that we should go and hide because the grown-up would have asked why 3 little kids were out at night all by themselves at 10 p.m. So while the dog ran up the hill to the person, me, Lily, and I don't like that you have person in quotes. Me, Lily, and my brother hid in a spot that wasn't a very good spot because to leave the area, they would have had to walk past us and they would clearly see us hiding. Oh my God, this no punctuation is literally killing me. I'm concentrating so hard. We were hiding. The person started to sound more like a man, but while he was walking down and was screaming really loud, we could barely hear what he was saying. At one point, me and Lily thought he said, help me. But at that point, he had gotten closer to where we were, and I could see a knife in his hand. And I had a gut feeling he knew we were close because when we decided to hide, he saw us running, but he couldn't chase us because of all the dogs. It was at that point where he was so close to us that he could see us and probably could have stabbed us if we didn't run. But all of us ran, and my brother was the fastest, so he was ahead of us, and he was the one to find us a hiding spot between a shed. Oh my God, please use punctuation. While we were running, I thought more about Lily than myself. I saw that she was a little behind. I didn't know if the man was chasing us or not. I pushed her, not hard enough to make her fall, but enough to get her ahead of me. By the time I got behind the shed, I fell over something. I got up really fast. We stood there as quiet as we could be. We heard the man trying to look for us. We stayed behind that shed for about 45 minutes. For this whole 45 minutes, we could hear him looking for us around where we were. Oh my God, this is really scary. Children, stay in your houses, kids. We probably would have stayed behind the shed longer, but the owner of the house by the shed went out to tell the dog to be quiet. The dog was barking the whole time they told it to be quiet. And as soon as that light turned on, Lily ran, and then I noticed Lily ran, so I told my brother to run. We all ran, and where we went, we had to go back to where he was. We knew that he was there the whole time, but as soon as we got there, it's like he had vanished, and the dog stopped barking at him, and my brother at him. Me and my brother were on opposite sides of the shed. He was looking on the way to leave, and I was looking on the way to where he came from. Neither of us saw him leave or walk away. It's like he just disappeared. We didn't try to stay, so we walked back to my house. Well, not walked. We ran the whole time we were walking back to my house. We are paranoid that he was waiting somewhere for us. As soon as we got close enough to the house, we started running towards the house. Later that day, we told Emma about the whole thing, and she said she never heard anything, not even the man or the dogs. Whew. Okay. We're voting on that story. Did you like that story? Happy face for yes and sad face for no. I'm really sorry. I tried to read that as good as possible. I feel like that was a good story, but I could not read it correctly because there was literally no punctuation except for very random periods towards the end. It's okay. I got lost too. It's okay. I'm really sorry. Nothing against the person that sent the story in. I'm sure it was a good story. Whoa, Allie, what was that? Because I love it. What was that one called? No punctuation, no story. Something in a man and hiding. That was really cool, right? Superpowers. Ah! That was really, really cool. Thank you. You always find like the coolest gifts. Okay. Why is this in updates? It should not be in updates. It should be here. Okay. Next one was the 200K. This is Lauren, the unknown credit card. Here it is. We found it. The unknown credit card. Yes, let me check. No, girl, I did not get it. I have no idea why. Thank you, Groomer. Thank you for the corgi, but I'm going to wait and check again. I'm going to keep checking, user, because sometimes when people email me, it does take a minute to get there, but I don't know what's going on. That story does not want to get told, whatever it is. Okay. We're going to read the unknown credit card. Keep tapping the screen because at every 100,000 likes, we do pick someone else from the comments and read their story specifically. Otherwise, we are reading subscriber stories or random stories. Okay. Let's see. Katie Joe. Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. The unknown credit card. Hey. Hi. I've written here before about my psycho dream turned real, but now I had something else that happened to me that literally just happened to me this morning. Love it. Wait, why are you sorry? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yes, I do. I do ghost stories. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I usually take my niece 4 and my nephew 2 to daycare and school respectively, along with my 9-month-old. My sister works early morning and cannot always get them prepared, so I stepped up and I truly don't mind the chore at all as it gives me time with them and I love spending time with them. My sister gave me her credit card as she was out of cash for my gas and for her kids' meals at McDonald's. And it's an ordinary credit card, pink in color, and I didn't think anything of it when I took it from her. But as soon as I went to the gas station to use it is where it gets strange. I used the tap feature and gave the necessary info and it rejected it, saying that it was a mismatched in zip code. Nothing rang a bell, so I dialed my sister a few times until I finally got a hold of her, and she told me that the card can't be blocked off because she didn't put a hold on it. Fair, so I try again and still nothing. So I put in my own for gas. We're driving to McDonald's and I get a call from her again with her asking me what are the last 4 digits of the card, and I tell her, and she asks me to repeat it. She sounded confused and she said she doesn't remember having that card. And she's never told the creditor that she was missing her card. She lost a card in a rental car over 6 months ago. The last 4 digits don't match with what is on her app, and she has no idea and no recollection of finding this card because it fell in a spot where it can't be reached by anyone. And I remember trying to fish for it and not being able to reach it at all by any means. I still have it on me right now, and I remember this card being the very one we lost. I'm somewhat creeped out, not gonna lie, but this reminds me of just how real some glitches in the Matrix can be. Those last 4 numbers don't match up to her app, and she's never changed them before. And she sent a picture of the credit card, which I don't need to show, but it is a pink credit card. But that is really weird. Very weird. Very weird. Okay, we're voting. Did you like that story? Yes or no? Yes. Did it have her name on it? That is a great question. Great question. We are still looking for corgi butts. And just a reminder, if you want to subscribe, the little button is up here. If If you subscribe, you get one of your stories read right now. You get a special role in the Discord, and you get 15 emotes. A lot of them are my face. Wait, I want to know, did she say the name was on it? Yes, Jess. Bum, bum, bum. Hello, Allie Cakes. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Amy. Thank you. Okay, let's put this one over here. Oh my God. I got your email. User, I got your email. Woo! Water, thank you, thank you. I'm so excited we can read it. Oh, I feel so much better. I felt so bad that I wasn't getting this email. I spelt it wrong. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Sue. Thank you, Allie Cakes. 24 hours later. Ooh, Corgi Butt, thank you, Allie Cakes. User story, his issue's been solved. There was a missing I in the spelling. I'm so glad. I was like, where the fuck is this story going? Why can we not find it? My goodness. Okay. Here we go. So we're going to read that one then. And wow, we're getting really close to 300K, guys. Okay. Weird unexplainables. Oh, okay. She's got like 7 little mini weird things. Okay. I like it. Hi, Jess and everyone watching. Hello. This is a compilation of multiple short stories from my scary childhood and other glitches that my family and I experienced till this day. A bit of info before you start. The home that I still live in is maybe haunted. We've come to the conclusion that there are or were child spirits, a woman and an older man, maybe other things too, but I have no idea. Someone with a similar email is going to be so confused. I was just thinking about that. Oh my God. Okay. Hello, Trade. Number 1. When I was younger, maybe from the age of 9 and younger, I was terrified of my upstairs. I couldn't be alone upstairs to the point that I literally slept in my mom's bed every single night, very far into life. And then she has 2 laughing, crying faces. I'm talking till I was about 10, my poor dad. Even when laying with my mom, I was never really scared of the dark, but you know the feeling when you can just tell and feel that something is watching you or in the room. I constantly felt that in every room all the time. Even now when I'm 19, nearly 20, I still feel it. Definitely not as often, but I get nights where I just don't feel comfortable being alone. Anyway, I would have literal panic attacks if I was alone at any point while upstairs. I would cry and scream if I heard anyone going downstairs and always had to be accompanied if I needed to go up there. I remember always playing in my room and hearing knocks at my door. When I would say, yeah, no one would answer. And when I would open the door, no one would be there. It got to the point I would look underneath the door and nothing would be there, but I would always see shadows. No one would be in the room beside mine. I could never explain it. My mom always said it was one of the child spirits playing with me and messing around, and that I should let them play with me because they're just being friendly. Honestly, it was more annoying than anything. It could probably be easily explained as child delusion and imagination, but I remember my fear felt so incredibly real. I will never forget how scared I was being alone. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Mom said, oh yeah, you should just play with them. Just play with the spirit. Oh my God, speaking of that, remind me to tell you about my daughter today. Okay. Number 2. My auntie told us that one morning she saw me playing with a small blonde girl in my living room. I've quite a big extended family, but no children were in my house at the time. I don't remember her, but I wish that I could. When I was young, my mom said I used to always talk to someone at the end of my bed. I used to say it was an old woman that I was talking to. I don't remember it. Number 3. I once saw a woman in a black dress, kind of looked like the woman from Insidious. I don't know who that is. Standing in the mirror behind me while I was upstairs. I wasn't necessarily scared, but I did feel unsafe. Nothing came from it, but I never forgot that. Number 4. The paranormal scary activity in my home is definitely a lot quieter now, but I do remember our washing laundry used to go missing. I'm not talking about losing a sock in the washing machine. I'm talking like full bundles of fresh washing. One of my family members would take it out of the washing machine and put it down somewhere and go back to put it away or whatever, and it would be fully missing. We would obviously all be looking around the house for it, under beds, etc. After a little while, maybe a half an hour, we would find the fresh washing folded on one of the beds. In that particular room where the washing would be found, it would smell like an old lady's perfume. That's why we thought we had an older woman spirit in our house. It would be so weird and would freak everyone out. And of course, it didn't happen all the time, just once every couple of months or so. That is really cool. I would love to have that spirit doing my laundry. Very handy. Very handy. Number 5. A while ago, last year maybe, I was trying to sleep. It was probably around 3 a.m., so no one was awake or walking about the house. I was settling down in bed trying to get tired enough to sleep. I'm not sure how to fully explain, but all you need to know is that my bedroom door is directly at the bottom of my bed to the left. I hope that makes sense. I heard keys being jangled, like full-on car keys or house keys being shook. It felt like the old man spirit, but I did not like it at all. It felt bad. It was very tall and at the top of my door frame. I was very scared, but call me crazy. I shot up, saw nothing, and literally just laid back down and tried to sleep. Obviously, I stayed up all night, but after a while, I got comfortable again and everything was fine. It was so creepy. We constantly hear knocks and weird things in the house all the time, especially in the middle of the night, to the point that it wakes everyone up. I don't know how you guys are still in this house. Oh my goodness. Number 6. Trigger warning for mental health and slide. That's how she wrote it. That's how they wrote it. I'm sorry. My auntie, my mom's twin, unfortunately suffered from personality disorder and had other mental health issues. She unalived herself a couple of days before my 16th birthday. I'm so sorry. We were very close, and she is still one of the most amazing people I have ever gotten the privilege to know. I once had a dream about her, and not a good one. She visited me, and I remember being so happy to see her, and she was talking to me, saying normal, everyday conversation topics, nothing really out of the blue, but I remember suddenly becoming really aware of the moment and the dream, and my face felt like it dropped. I remember saying, "Wait, what are you doing here? You're dead." And she responded, "What? I'm not dead." She looked very panicked and scared, and the conversation went on like that for a little while until I woke up completely traumatized, crying and in a cold sweat. It was just a dream, and who knows what dreams really are, but I can't help thinking, does she not know? Is she confused? Is she scared? Should I not have told her? I feel so guilty about it to this day. Not really a glitch or paranormal, but it's something that freaked me out because of how real it felt and how aware I became that I was in a dream. I would like to think that she's okay now, sends white feathers and visits my mom in her dreams sometimes. So she sends my mom little signs sometimes. Number 7, last one. Glitches. So in my house, like the previous story, we have things go missing and found in other places. The most recent 2 were my dad's house keys and tools. We all have our own set of keys, me, my mom, my dad, and my sister. As soon as you walk into my front door, my stairs are immediately to your left with a big white banister where one of us will set our keys when we lock the front door. I normally keep mine up in my room. My dad had come in and set his keys on the stairs as usual. Later that day, he must have been going out or needing his keys for something, so he went down to look for them and they were gone. As I said, we all have our own set, so no one would need his. We all searched, of course, the normal places, his car, pockets, kitchen, etc. We couldn't find them. A couple of weeks went by and we found them in the bottom drawer in our kitchen, which is so random because we keep things like cooking books and baking books in there, so there would be no need for him to go into that drawer. Are you saying he doesn't cook? And them accidentally fall in there, so weird. So his room tools, my dad is a housing executive and he goes around all of Northern Ireland into people's homes and fixes things like boilers, heating, radiators, all that good stuff. He's pretty handy. He has a big electric drill, I think, and I'm not overly sure on the terminology, but of course he lost it or something hit it. It wasn't in his toolbox that he normally keeps in his car or our garage. As usual, we had no clue because why would anyone take that? He found it a week later in my car boot trunk for you. So completely random. Update. I sleep by myself and love being by myself. Thank you for the update. I'm glad that you're good. Okay, we're voting. Did you like all of those stories? Happy face for yes and sad face for no. They're on the bottom right there. Thank you for sharing all of those. Those were great. Oh my goodness. I love that you had a ghost folding your laundry. I'm very jealous of that. Very jealous. Actually, you know what? I'm lying. Right now, I'm not jealous because I live in an apartment complex and I do not have a washer dryer. And so I actually leave my laundry in a bag on my front steps. And then someone comes and picks it up every week and then they return it folded. So I already have that right now. You were all jealous. Oh, my daughter. Oh, okay. So I don't know if you guys remember me talking about a while ago. Oh, we hit 300K. We'll pick that after I say this. We'll pick that. We'll pick that story. Okay. Yeah. You can still do it. You can definitely do that. Laundromats do that. Call. So I don't know if you remember a while ago, I told you that my daughter was telling me that, like one day randomly, she was telling me that a lot of times, either in the middle of the night or in the morning, she hears someone say to her, "Good morning, Charlotte." And, she was like a little freaked out by it and I didn't really know what to say, right? So I was just listening to her talk and I was like, okay, oh really? That happens? Okay. And that was really it. She kind of like, that was really it. We didn't talk about it anymore. So after that, I obviously like made sure I cleansed the house and I like made it known vocally that we should leave my daughter alone. And I've been wondering if it had worked, like if she was still hearing the person, but it's not happening only here. It happens here and at her dad's, which is interesting. So, oh, sorry. I was just looking at that. Yes, you can share whatever stories that you want. So anyway, so today I've been wanting to ask her like if she still hears it, but every time I think about it, it's when I'm putting her to bed and I don't want to ask her at night because I don't want to scare her. So I asked her today during the day, "Hey, do you still hear that voice?" And she said, "Yes." And I said, "Okay." And then she was like, she said, "It's probably just one of my ancestors." And I was like, where did you hear that? It could definitely be. It could definitely be. And she's like, "Or maybe it's one of my angels." And I was like, does she hear me talking? I don't know because it's not like I've talked to her about that stuff to her yet. You know what I mean? I haven't. So I don't really know where she would. I even asked her like, "Hey, where did you learn about like your ancestors?" And she was like, "What do you mean? Everyone has them." And I was like, I know, but how did you know that? And she's like, "What do you mean?" She was like confused of like why I would even question why she would know that, which was crazy to me. And I was like, okay, she's 9. So yeah, so she said that. And then I was like, and she didn't sound scared. I was like, okay, I said, just so you know, I said, in case it ever scares you, you can tell them to leave you alone. Like your words are powerful. You can use your words and tell them to go away and they're not welcome there. I said, but just so you know, I at least here cleanse the house a lot. And I always make sure that nothing bad is in the house. And she's like, "Duh, we all have ancestors." Exactly. So, get with it. I know. So I was like, okay. I was like, "You can use your words." And she was like, "Well, it doesn't really scare me." And I was like, that's fine. I was like, "I'm just letting you know you can use your words." I was like, "And if it doesn't scare you and you want to talk back to it and communicate, like just be safe, feel free, that's fine." But I just thought that was so crazy that she didn't seem scared. So when she originally told me about it, she seemed like it scared her. But now she kind of seemed like it just like it startles her for a second, but then she's like, "Oh, that's just my ancestors or my angels," which I think is amazing. Amazing. Very cool, right? I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. I just wanted to share that. I just saw her in your video today. Vibrant. She will be 100% fine. Yes. She's such a cutie. I know. Instantly thought of a grandmother. She has a lot of, not a grandmother because her grandmothers are still alive, but she has great grandmothers that have passed. New gift goal. Thank you. The other day, the kid I was babysitting said she could see my third eye. Interesting. All right, let me reset my gift goal. Thank you guys so much. Let's reset it, and then we'll read another story. We'll pick for the 300K. Okay. What should we do? What should we do? Let's do the tiny dinies. You know, I love those tiny dinies, my friends. They are so fun. My little tiny dinies. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you guys think that she looks like me because honestly, for most of her beginning of her life, she did not look like me, and I was very sad about it. You did 3.1 thousand likes. Your hand is in pain, obviously. I was thinking your grandmother or from her dad's side, so great-grandmother. I don't know why I feel that. It could really be. Can mods unmute? I'm not sure. No, we can't. Yes, they can. If you guys know how, let her know. My kids are copies of their dads. She actually, when she was a baby, she looked just like one of her not my mom, but her dad's mom looked so much like her. Mods can unmute in settings. Okay. Cool. Okay, we're going to pick for the 300K story because you guys have hit the 300K. So, and we're halfway to 400K, which is amazing. Okay. I'm just reading really quick. All newborns look like aliens to me. Keep tapping. My husband and I had, oh wait. My husband is convinced I had my child all by myself. She's my clone. That's so fun. You guys hit the tiny diny goal already? I literally just put that up, you crazy people. All right, we got to put another one. I'm going to make it harder. You'll never hit it. No, you will. You will. It won't be that hard. It won't be that hard. We're going to go with... oh my God. Let's do the chef's... Oh, wait. No, let's do the creepy pancake. We like the creepy pancake. The pancake is so damn creepy. Okay. The tiny diny goal is gone. It's a gift goal. It's one of the gifts, or these little tiny dinies, but we're putting up the creepy pancakes now. Okay. I am going to turn my head and we're going to pick for the... It cheers when we hit the goal. I wish I could hear that. I don't hear it. I have a green aura. What does that mean? Let me know and then we'll pick for the 300K. What does a green aura mean? That's okay, Adeline. You can do that. Allie! I love the whale. Oh, thank you so much for the whale. I'm not a Virgo. I'm a Taurus. So pretty. I know the whale gift. Green is love and healing. I love that. I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you, Groomer. Okay, we're going to pick for the 300K. My birthday is May 3rd, 1983. I was born at 3 p.m. We're going to pick for the 300K. So I'm going to turn my head. And if you have a story that you would like me to potentially share right now, you are going to put the first part of your email address, not the @whatever.com, just the first part. Oh my God. Jesus. Jiminy Cricket, keep spamming. It happens again. You know what's weird? I wonder if it happened because, so like my TikTok, my like live spotlight it's only an hour from like 9 to 10. So, and now it's 10:06. I don't know what happened, but here we are. We're still here. Don't worry. We're here. Okay, keep spamming. Keep on spamming. And we are gonna pick Ouija board dream story. Oh, Ashley. All right, let's try that. Ouija board dream story. Is it Ouija board dream demon? Wait, but that's Jess's. Were you saying you wanted Jess's? That sounds super interesting. Someone else who commented. I missed another whale. Oh, you wanted that one? Allie! So fun. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we're going to read it. We're going to read it. It's nice and super long. Oh, thank you, Katie. I'm sorry. Superpower. That might be one of my new favorites. That's okay. Our favorite kind of story. Don't say the D word. Oh, I don't say the D. I mean, the D word doesn't normally bother me. I don't say SW, though. I definitely don't say that. Okay, we're going to read this one. It is Mod Jess's, but someone else requested it, and it is very long. So, and Jess is a very good writer, so it's going to sound really good. I'm kind of scared. Hello, Katie Jo. Thank you. It's so pretty. SW, a Stewart. A Stewart. I can't say it. Someone can say it if they want. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Terry, thank you for your first gift. Spicy worker is what I think of when you say SW. I used to be a spicy worker. I wish I could hear the sound. Oh, Katie Jo is very generous. Yes, we have a couple of friends in here who consistently are so generous, and I'm literally always blown away and so thankful for them. I never expect it to keep happening. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Abby. Love spicy worker. Ooh, ooh. I like they were calling it a spicy worker. I thought that's what SW was when you guys said it for at least a week. Oh my God, that's so funny. What's a spicy worker? It's an S worker. It's I can't say it on TikTok. An adult worker. An adult streamer. I'll give you some big gifts coming soon. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. What did the D word mean? Demon, I guess? Adult entertainment. Thank you. You just caught on. Oh, thank you, 7Cat. Okay, here we go. We're going to start this. I'm going to take another sip of water because this is going to be a long one, so buckle up. I thought it would violate some kind of TikTok terms. You said SW, but then I realized I felt dumb. You're not dumb. You are not done. We are looking for creepy pancakes if you would like to send contribute towards the gift goal. By the time I read this story, I'm sure we're going to be at 400K, so then we'll pick a story for 400K. Thank you, Groomer. They call it an accountant on TikTok? I've never heard that. That's actually really funny. So many surprises and layers to you. Yeah. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Ashley. Why are those pancakes so creepy? I don't know. They are so creepy, right? Okay, here we go. Ouija board, dream demon. Let's see. Auntie Matrix. Oh, I can't believe this is the first time this has happened, but your audio, whatever, I don't invite people on the live. I'm an introvert and it's awkward and weird for me. But thank you. Okay. Hi, girl. Love ya. Well, I love you too. I feel like, oh my God. Okay. Just to remind the audience, the studio audience, hey country, thank you. Thank you, Ashley. Here's a bit of a backstory on me for context. I have always had the ability to see, hear, feel, and communicate with the other side. I have a very thin veil compared to most, and it has allowed me to grow in a way where I am deeply spiritual and have a giant open mind to all things otherworldly / the macabre. I don't know how to say that word, so that's how I say it because it sounds fancy to me. Okay. Trigger warning, Ouija boards, demons, stormy forests, and death. Sadly, there are no dolls or Stewarts in this story. That is not sad. That is very happy for me. When I was 15, I had a best friend, more like a sister, that I did everything with. She pretty much lived at my house and we were inseparable. Let's call her Lacey. Lacey came from a broken, abusive home. She was deeply troubled and found peace and joy in my home and with my family, which is why she was always there. We would take her on vacations with us at everything. In the summer, in the late 90s, we took her camping with us. My family loves camping. Me too, and my family too. My mom would live in her fifth-wheel trailer in a campground if my dad would let her. Because it was kind of awkward having a friend sleep in the trailer with me and my parents, we always got to stay in a tent outside. It was so much fun. We would hike, fish, play games, roast s'mores, tell campfire stories, and explore the woods around us. On this particular camping trip, though, Lacey was having a really hard time enjoying herself. Her home life lately had gotten so bad that she had contemplated unaliving herself. Thankfully, though, she never followed through on it. Instead of wallowing in misery, she turned to witchcraft for some solace and a sense of control over her world. Growing up very religious, I thought that witchcraft was just something that you saw in movies. I had no idea that real-world people were into that sort of thing, so it was kind of exciting to see a new side of life. It felt wrong. I felt wrong doing it, but I wanted to support my friend. One night, a very dark and stormy night actually, we had just finished cleaning up a campsite to get everything out of the rain, and we were hunkered down in our tent, shivering, just listening to the thunder, rain, and sounds of the forest. Lacey turned to me and said, "Have you ever played with a Ouija board before?" I obviously said, "No, what's that?" And she grinned menacingly at me. Oh my God. She got her flashlight, turned it on, placed it halfway under her chin to illuminate her face, like you would when you're telling scary ghost stories. I immediately pictured that, and proceeded to tell me about all about how she had been communicating with the dead. I was fascinated. I had seen spirits all my life, but it was always on their terms and on their time. I was so excited to finally be able to communicate with them when and how I wanted. She didn't have a Ouija board with her, so she went to the campsite, grabbed an old smelly box that we kept firewood in, ripped the lid off, grabbed a marker out of our art/activity box. My mom thought that we were still little kids apparently, and made a makeshift Ouija board. Interesting. For the planchette, we just used a hair clippy/claw thing because it was about the same height and size as a regular planchette. She told me to place my fingers on the planchette. Am I saying that word right, by the way? I hope so. Across from hers, and asked a question to the spirits, so I did. Thinking nothing would happen, I kind of sighed with an attitude, but humored her at the same time. I asked, "Are there any spirits here in the forest that would like to communicate with me?" Just then, the planchette started to move. Of course, I thought Lacey was moving it, but she swore up and down that it wasn't her. The planchette moved slowly over to the yes circle at the top of the board. I freaked out a little bit, but was also very intrigued, so I asked more questions. "Are you a man or a woman?" "Man." "Do you live in this forest?" "Yes." "Are you the only spirit here right now?" "No." "Can we speak to the other spirits?" "No." "Why not?" "Only me." "Who are you?" "Dream." "What do you mean dream?" "I make dreams." "So you put dreams in my head while I sleep?" "Yes." This is very interesting. "I don't believe you. If you really make dreams, what did I dream about last night?" "Death." I gulped, yanked back my hands, and told Lacey I didn't want to play anymore. Whomever I was communicating with knew exactly what I had dreamt the previous night. I had a dream that one of my other friends' dads was killed in a horrific motorcycle accident. I saw every gory detail until I was scared awake and screaming. Lacey told me that you can't just stop playing with a Ouija board. You must close the session or the spirits could attach themselves to you. I didn't care. I was freaking out and told her I was not playing anymore, and I rolled over to go to sleep. I don't know how, but I eventually fell into a deep slumber with the raindrops tapping on our tent as backdrop to my dream, or should I say nightmare. Oh my God, I'm scared, Jess! Oh my God. That night, I dreamt about the motorcycle accident once more. This time, there was a black shadow standing next to me on the road. I was stuck. I couldn't move off the road in my dream, and the black shadow just kept cackling at me with this gravelly, throat phlegmy bellow. I could hear the motorcycle getting closer and closer. The rumble of the engine hit me before anything else. It shook the ground beneath me. Then, from around the bend in the road, my friend's dad made his debut. I kept begging the shadow man to let me wake up. I didn't want to see the car crash again. I didn't want to watch as he hit a slick spot in the road, flew over the handlebars of his motorcycle, his body impacting the road, the sounds of his torment as he scraped his skin on the asphalt, and the ear-piercing, terrified scream of him being careened off the cliff, being shredded to pieces with every rock he impacted on the way down. I didn't want to hear the breaking of his bones, the metal of his bike twisting, and the leavish gash marks all over the road, or the car screeching behind it at all. But most of all, I didn't want to hear the silence that followed. The shadow man just kept cackling as I was forced to relive this nightmare once more. When it was all over, he twisted his head and craned his neck unnaturally, only mere inches from my face. With his foul breath, he screamed, "Did I not tell you that I create, control, and manifest your dreams? Do you believe me now?" And with that, he faded away like mist. I have so many chills right now. So many chills. With that, he faded away like mist, and I jolted upright out of bed. It was still dark and raining outside, so I knew it was still night. I rolled over and shook Lacey awake and told her what just happened. She chortled and said, "I told you, you didn't close out the game, and now that spirit has attached itself to you." I begged her to get up and finish the game with me so I could evict this leech from my psyche. She rolled her eyes but complied with my wishes. We once again placed our hands on the planchette and started asking questions. This time, though, there was no movement, no response, and no closure. After about an hour, we decided to go back to sleep, so we closed the game and told the spirit he was no longer welcome around us. I had some very odd, scary, and weird-ass dreams that night, but nothing as terrifying as the accident. I didn't see the dream demon again either. The rain was still unrelenting the following day, so we stayed in the trailer playing games, watching movies, and eating junk food all day. That night, however, we both knew what was going to happen. When we got back to our tent and were sure my parents were asleep, we pulled out the makeshift Ouija board and started hunting for the dream demon. We had a few other spirits come through, but nothing noteworthy. As we were about to give up and go to bed, the planchette started to move on its own. It was one of the creepiest things that I have seen. We were both frozen in fear, our eyes blinking as we watched this thing move around the board, spelling out dream, D-R-E-A-M. He was back. Once it stopped moving, we quickly placed our fingers on it and started asking questions. We were spitting over our words, trying to ask as many things as we could think of, all to no avail. He didn't answer one single question. I got so mad that I picked up the board and ripped it in half. I told Lacey I am never playing with another Ouija board again in my life. She just looked up at me with a level of fear I had never seen in another person's eyes before. Oh my God. She said, "Jessica, what did you do? Now you will never be able to get rid of him. You have screwed yourself royally, you idiot." I replied with some snide remark like, "Yeah, sure I did. That game was dumb and it was just you moving the whole time anyway." "Didn't you? But you would just watch it move by itself." Okay, wait. She then reminded me about the recurring dream and the shadow man I saw. I told her that it was just a bad dream because I was scared. She told me to be aware of what my dreams were because he was real and he was attached to me forever now. Now remember, I have the ability to see, hear, and communicate with spirits with the Ouija board. It's not just on my time. I figured that if something did attach itself to me, I would know because I would be able to feel, see, and hear it. What I didn't realize at the time was that I had only ever interacted with deceased people who have lived, died, and not moved on. This shadow man was a whole new breed of shitstorm that I had, up until this point, never known before. The next morning, we woke up early. The rain had stopped and we were freezing. My parents were already awake making breakfast and starting a fire. It was our last day at the campsite, so they wanted to help us pack up the tent after we ate. I was freaking out on the inside because we were dumb enough to just let the ripped up Ouija board sit in a heap face up on the side of our tent. My parents would kill me if they knew that I had even thought about doing something like that. And they would have banned me from ever hanging out with Lacey again. I couldn't have that, so I had Lacey distract them by trying to show them some deer that she had seen. They both walked down the road a bit to look at the deer that obviously weren't there. When I tell you that I moved faster than a ninja on crack to grab that board and burn it to hell, I mean the world around me was in slow motion. I buried that board under the logs and watched it burn itself to hell. While it was burning, and I was pretending to roast a s'more because my parents were walking back, I had the most chilling sensation tingle up my spine. It felt as though someone was tracing my spine with a fingernail, but ever so gently that you would question if you felt anything at all. I whipped my head around, but no one was there. I shook it off and went about my life as normal. When I saw my other friends later that week, I told them about the dream that I'd had with her dad. She laughed it off, but I could tell that she was worried because I had also told her about the dream demon and the Ouija board experience that I had had. Her dad lived in Las Vegas and would ride his motorcycle up to see her every other weekend. There's one spot he has to bike through to get here that is extremely dangerous. Think of a mini Grand Canyon with giant mountains surrounding it. Now picture two poorly maintained narrow roads winding around in sharp curves with zero visibility around the next bend and steep cliffs on either side of you. It is a dangerous place to drive. It's called the Gorge, and people wreck, get maimed, and die there all the time. My brother is a life flight pilot and picks up people from the Gorge 2 to 3 times a month. Well, the week I told my friends this was her dad's time to come see her. I tried to reassure her it was just a stupid dream and Lacey and I were just being dumb in the woods trying to scare each other. She seemed comforted by that and returned to her jovial self in no time. This was a friend I didn't live close to or see that often, and it was in the 90s, so cell phones weren't a thing yet. So when I hadn't seen her for almost 2 weeks, I thought nothing about it. Then my parents told me the news. They didn't give me any details, but they explained to me that my friend had moved away to live with her grandma for a while. Her mom wasn't really in the picture, so not wanting to be alone all the time, she decided to go live up north with her grandma. That's when they told me that it all happened so suddenly after her dad had died. Excuse me, what did you just say to me? They thought I already knew everything and were shocked that I found out through them. I asked them for every single detail. They told me that nearly 2 weeks ago, he was driving his motorcycle pretty fast through the gorge and he slipped on a bad patch of road and crashed and died. I felt my heart stopped. I'm pretty sure I went into a trance for a few seconds. Every noise was muffled. Everything around me was blurry. My body was tingling and I couldn't comprehend what I had just heard. Amid the shock, I heard a faint "I manifest dreams," followed by deep, guttural, unnatural laughter. That snapped me right out of it, and I started crying, asking for details and asking about my friend. My parents didn't know any details other than that, but I did. I didn't want to believe it, but the dream demon hadn't given me a nightmare. He had given me front row seats to a manifested malicious murder of his own design. I ran to my room, screamed into my pillow, and told him to leave me alone and never return. The sad truth about all this, though, is that I never saw that friend again. I can't even remember her name. Everything about her, save for the few details I have written here, have been erased from my mind. The dream demon has never left me. Jessica. I can usually banish demons with ease. Hell, I have a freaking portal in my closet that I guard day in and day out. But this parasite has his claws so deep into my subconscious that I cannot remove him. I fear that ripping up and burning that Ouija board sealed my fate and permanently attached him to me. We have a somewhat symbiotic relationship now. I use his gift to help me see things in advance, and he uses my life force to stay in this world. Before that fateful night before he leached onto me, I only remembered one dream that I had repeatedly as a child. I'll save that crazy story for another day. Since that night, however, I can remember every single dream that I have. I remember them in such vivid detail that it's almost as if I'm living another life while I sleep in this one. So the moral of this story is 1, never play with Ouija boards, and 2, check on your loved ones and friends regularly. You never know how you may affect a simple life just by being in it. Lacey and I lost touch over the years after she moved to Vegas at the end of that summer. Oh, how I wish I would have listened to her and just finished the damn game. I love you all, and I'm so grateful to have found my tribe. Thank you for listening. Oh, another amazing story by Miss Jess, written beautifully. Thank you so much. You can't have a symbiotic relationship with a deity. Oh my God. Crazy story. We're voting. Did you like that story? Happy face or yes, sad face or no. Thank you, groomer. I definitely need a beverage. That was a lot of reading, but it was so good. So good, so good. Oh my God, such a writer. You need to put these stories in like your own book. They're so good. We're obviously keeping that. And I would love to share these in a video, but they're way too long. Thank you, Ali Sosa. Oh, we finished this. We finished the goal. Let's reset the gift goal. We got the creepy pancakes. Let's see. Let's see what we should do now. We're going to do my favorite and yours, Panther Paws, because they popped up for me. Can you put my name on a piece of paper? I'm going to write a story and send it to you. Oh, yeah, Victoria, we didn't read yours yet, right? From when you subbed. Bum, bum. Such a great writer. Yes, so good. Okay. Whee! Love this even if I'll have a hard time shaking this. Yes, it was really good. Okay. New gift goal is Panther Paws. And we hit the 400K. So we're going to pick for the 400K right now. So if you have a story that you sent and you would like me to potentially read it right now, please in the comments start writing the first part of your email address, not the @whatever.com because it'll block it. The first part of your email address or the name of the story, like whatever you put in the subject. You can copy and paste that so you can spam it a bunch of times. This is the only time you are allowed to spam the chat. So please do so, and then I'll randomly turn around and pick somebody and read that story specifically. We do this at every 100,000 likes, so make sure that you are tapping the screen. Also, if you're new to the room and you would like to get your story read right now, another way to do that is to subscribe. You can hit the little star or the subscribe thing up by my face. I believe that's where it is. And if you subscribe, you get one of your stories read on the live right now. And you also get a special role in my Discord, access to the sub-only chat in Discord, and 15 emotes, a lot of them of my face. Okay, we're going to turn around and we're going to pick. Woo! Okay. We got... Where did it go? I saw it and then it ran away. Oh my God, where'd it go? Gabby, thank you so much for subscribing. I will grab your story in just a second. All right, we got Mom's Rings. Mom's Rings. Oh, I see it right here. It's right here. Gabby, thank you so much. I appreciate you subscribing. You can also let me know your email address or the name of your story, and I'll write that down so we can read that after this one. No, I don't ever have other people come on my live and tell their stories. No. Good night, Laura. Good night. If you're new here, by the way, hello and welcome. My name is Jess. People call me Auntie Matrix, and we are reading your weird stories that you send me. Paranormal, glitches in the Matrix, all that kind of stuff. Chord check. Chord is good. I'm at 100% still. 100%. Thank you, Finn. Thank you. How late did you come? I have been on for about 1.5 hours. Thank you, Ashley. Awkward. We are just seeing really quick. Hello, hello. Oh, you sent 2 of yours for the ending? We're definitely going to read, depending on how long they are. We'll read one or both of them at the end. Justin. Because you guys, you also have amazing stories. It's about damn time. Would you be willing to accept an artist for your profile pic? I don't know what that means exactly. I'm just trying to see if new subscriber Gavi, I'm saying Gavi, I don't know if it's Gavi or Gavi, what your email address is so I can find your story for after I read Victoria's story. Not Victoria's story. The mom's ring story. Thank you, hellos. I appreciate you. Bum, 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 ba-da-da, bum, 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 boom, 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 boom. Tap the screen. Oh, yeah, I would definitely let you draw it. I don't know if I would use it as my profile pic or if I would just keep mine. But feel free to do some fun art if you like. It's about damn time. In a minute, I'm gonna need us and I'm a woman to put me up. I don't know anything after that. You probably wouldn't be able to read it until next live. Wait, why? Gavi. If you're trying to say your email address and you're putting the @whatever.com, it's going to block it. So make sure it's just the first part. Feeling fussing. Hey, girl. Hey. Rami. Let me write this down. Beautiful. Thank you very much. It's the remix. What you gonna do when you get out of jail? I'm gonna make a remix. Thank you, Ali Sosa. Perfect. Thank you, Looks. You're so sweet. Okay. Lizzo's a Taurus? Awesome. Okay, we are starting with mom's rings. Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Hello from Milwaukee. Hello. Sweet fantasy. Oh my God, I love Mariah. She's on fire all the time in my heart. Oh, no problem, Victoria. No problem. Okay, mom's rings. Hey, hi. Love your lives. Thank you. My great-grandmother, my mother, and myself have all had different things happen to us and are also very intuitive. This is just one story that happened to my mom, and I can still remember it like it was yesterday. After being out for the day shopping about an hour away, my mom, myself, and my dad came home around 4 p.m. My dad left again as he had somewhere to be. My mom always wore her wedding band and an antique wedding band that she had stamped, My mom always wore her wedding band and an antique wedding band that was hand-stamped with leaves on it. She had gotten this band from my grandmother's friend in Florida who collected very old jewelry for auctions or bought them while she was away traveling at antique stores. She gave some to my grandmother, who in turn gave this old wedding band to my mother. My mom did not wear any rings this day that we went out because she was helping someone with yard work and had placed them in her jewelry box before we left, which sat on her dresser top with the lid closed. When we came home that day, she opened the jewelry box to put them back on her fingers, and they were missing. They had only been placed there that morning before we left, and no one else was in the house as we were gone and the doors were locked. She called me into her room and asked me if I took them. I said no, absolutely not. I had just gotten home too and was with her. We dumped the whole jewelry box out, went through everything. My mom was upset because one of the rings out of the two was her actual wedding band along with the antique one. Anyway, we didn't find them after searching. I took the time and neatly placed all the jewelry back in her jewelry box. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble saying the word jewelry. Jewelry in the jewelry box, shut the lid, and put it back on her dresser. We both turned our backs to it to talk and walk over to my dad's dresser on the other side of the room to contemplate maybe if they were there somehow or where they could be. We both turned around to leave the room and our jaws dropped. Both bands were sitting side by side on top of her jewelry box. My dad was not home and it was only us, so no one else could have placed them there. My mom and I discussed that maybe the person that originally owned the wedding band wanted it back and was trying to let her know. Interesting. Oh, 500K. Woo! That is crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're voting. Did you like that story? Happy face for yes and sad face for no. It just jumped into a different timeline and came back. Katie, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you so much. If you have a story, please let me know your email address and I will look it up so we can read it. Welcome, welcome. And if you don't have a story, it's okay. You do not have to have a story to subscribe. I just want to let you know you can subscribe just for support, which a lot of people do as well. That stuff happens to you all the time and it's so frustrating. Oh my God. You love my shirt so much? Thank you. No mistakes, just happy accidents, Mr. Bob Ross. No story yet. Just love your page and you. Thank you. I appreciate your support. Okay. Katie. We are going to read new subscriber. Hey, is it Gavi or Gavi? I said doo-doo again. Doo-doo. Thank you, Pochi. Yes, the gift goal is Panther Paws. Gavi. So I'm saying it right then. Gavi? Or was I saying Gavi? Gavi. Okay. Thank you so much, James. Have a lovely night. You are sunshine. Okay. We are going to put this one over here because we liked it. And then we're going to look for Gavi's story. Rummy Chill. 20. Got you. Dream questions. Is that the right one? Dream questions. We have some dream questions. The way you said Jessica in Rob Schneider, the hot chick, I can't unhear it. Jessica! I'm glad I'm not the only one laughing to myself saying doo-doo. You are not. We're children here. Let your inner child play. Enjoy the word doo-doo. It's funny. Oh my God. Dream questions. Yes, I think you can. Hello, Vamiel. I just want to make sure that's right, Gavi. This is right, correct? If you already say yes, I'm so sorry because I missed it. Oh, thank you, Miss Manda. Hello, Carissa. Welcome. Yes, got it. Okay, cool. Perfect. All right. Let me just take another little sippy here. Thank you, Mama Llama. Mama Llama Drama. I've been using your eye patches. Okay. Dream questions. I'm very excited. I love these. Okay. I saw a video of yours saying don't ask the time in your dreams, but I was also told not to acknowledge that you're in a dream either. Interesting. I'm a fairly intermediate lucid dreamer, and I take the rules very seriously. Well, besides this one time. It took place in a small town. It's almost what I imagine a northern East Coast next to a lake would be like. I live in Alaska and have never been. This small town consisted of all my friends that I have ever had in my life and a few strangers. I was given a tour of the town by the mayor and my best friend. My best friend was being a huge bitch. And it really triggered my abandoned issues, probably because I was 5 months pregnant at the time. So against my better judgment, I declared that she wasn't real and that this was all a dream. Silence. I look around and the scene around me had completely froze, like leaves mid-air froze. And everyone was looking at me. Everyone. Then all of a sudden, the dream turned blurry. And all of the characters in my dream turned black and wispy and circled around me, changing the scenery around me to an old, rundown, probably abandoned church. Everyone was circled around me, some sitting, some crouching, and some standing, but there was this man that was across the room that was standing higher than the rest, staring me down. I then heard a loud bell ring. It was so loud that the entire church vibrated. He then spoke to me. Oh my God. Did you hear that? Take a good listen, little girl. my God. The same ring rung. Legend, I have chills right now. I just want to let you know. I literally just got chills. Okay, hold on. Legend says that you may hear a first or second ring, but no one has ever heard a ring the third time. That's when I noticed that everyone around me had gotten closer and were in like a hunched over, ready to attack position around me. That's when I heard the third ring. Everyone had jumped in to try to attack me, but something or someone from above had pulled me up and out of that church, and I looked down, and I was swiftly lifted higher and higher to the point that I was passing the clouds. Once I hit space, I jumped up from my spot in bed, panting. I frantically looked around my room, and it was just me and my husband, but my dog was in the process of licking my face frantically. I think she was upset by how stressed I was. This was the first and last time I broke a dream rule. Oh my God. No. Ooh. Okay, we're voting. Did you like that story? Happy face for yes and sad face for no. I haven't gotten into my shirt yet today, but that was close. Wait, first I want to ask you, because you are an intermediate lucid dreamer, do you know why they get so mad? Why are there rules? Why are they so mad? I really want to know. I don't understand it. Your spine is tingling. Oh my God, my legs started tingling before. I don't understand why they get so mad. You're not supposed to ask the time or the date. Hug my corgi. Oh, my corgi. Thank you. I forgot. You've done it. Nothing happened for you. I understand that time doesn't exist, but my phone is glitching now too. Your phone's glitching? Oh, thank you, Esme. I never knew there were rules. My friends haven't had a bad experience. Okay. Oh, God. Thank you, Groomer. I honestly don't know. I'm convinced it's another plane of existence. I am too. But I don't know why they get so mad. I saw someone posted a story and they asked in the dream who is running this, and she got a name. I would love to see that video. Oh, someone explained that it's your fear. But what about the people that don't know? Like, they don't know that it's a bad thing to ask, and then they ask, and then something crazy happens. Lucid dreaming is when you you know you're dreaming and you can control your dreams. It's very cool. Just hugging my corgi. I would have the same dream a bunch of times. We're all half human and half animal. That's weird. I was punished and unable to dream again. I dream random thoughts, nothing meaningful. That's interesting. Yes. Woo-hoo. Okay, yes, if you find it, tag me, the corgi. Okay. I tried to ask the date and time. I couldn't get the words out. It was like the wind had knocked out of me. That's crazy. Okay. You're always in control. Yes. But I'm saying, like, you're aware. Can you learn to lucid dream? I think you can, but I don't really know how to learn. I sleep with the mirror at the foot of my bed hanging on my closet. Cover that shit. Bro, someone just put a hand on my shoulder. Oh my God. Ooh. Meditation and practice. Whose phones are glitching? My phone is cool. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for sharing that. I absolutely love those stories about asking things in dreams. I don't know why. I'm honestly obsessed with them. Okay, now we are going to pick for the 500K like goal. So, if you have a story that you would like me to potentially read right now, please start typing in the comments. Put your email address that you sent it from, but not the last part, not the @ whatever, just the first part of your email, or the name of the story, like the subject line that you put. And you can copy and paste that so that you can spam the chat. This is the only time we're allowed to spam the chat, so please do so. And then I'm going to turn around in a few minutes, and not in a few minutes, in like a few seconds, really, and pick a person at random and read their story specifically. And I think at 11 o'clock, I'm going to start my goodbye sequence because it takes like an hour so that I can get some, not to bed at like 1 or 2 or 3 in the morning because I do have to get up really early. Okay. Whoa. Demon Hunts Caretaker. What is that one? All right, let's do that one. Got you. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. How come in dreams when you're fighting you can't hit hard? I don't know. That's a really great question. You were hoping for that one? Okay, well, here it is. Here it goes. Demon Hunts Caretaker. Hello. Hello. Love you so much. You're the best. Oh, thank you so much. I love you too. So this story happened, This story happened years ago when I was in 7th grade. I had a best friend at the moment who we will call Kayla. I would constantly do sleepovers at her house. It was my escape from home, and even though her house wasn't the cleanest because her mom was always busy, it was better than being at my house. She was super Christian and did not believe in any demons. Anyway, I'm sorry I got distracted because Crystal just sent pictures of me holding my corgi in the Discord. It just popped up and it was like really big and I saw it. Boop. Okay. She did not believe in any demons. Anyways, one night we were all up late like teenagers do. Kayla went to the bathroom and I was in the kitchen left alone. I felt uneasy and started hearing a clock ticking extremely loud like it was right behind my ear. That's giving me Stranger Things vibes. I tried ignoring it and looked out of a small window that was open in the kitchen facing the backyard, and I saw a shadow coming in. I freaked out. I went to the living room to try to settle in. I could hear steps in the kitchen and see a shadow, very tall, and it gave me vibes of a man, a very angry old man. He started taunting me, following me around the house as I walked to Kayla's room. For context, Kayla slept in the same room with her older brother, and he was awake in the room. He is a gamer, and he has a gaming chair in front of his bed. I went into the room crying and freaking out. I'm not too sure what happened, but I'm not too sure what happened next, but I remember jumping onto his bed. What was that? Hold on. Did you guys hear that? Literally scared the shit out of me. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I do have my daughter's sleeping in her bedroom, so it shouldn't be her. I do have a fiance, but I can hear him on his computer clickety-clacking playing his game. But I do have 4 cats. Could have been the cats. Could have been the cats. It was probably the cats. It was fine. It was fine. We're all good. Everything's good. Only higher dimensional beings of love and light are allowed in this house. Okay. Anything else is not welcome. Needs to leave. Goodbye. Okay. Probably not. It was the cats. It was the cats. All right, let's go. Let's keep reading. I'm sorry. See, this is a good story because it's freaking me out so much that I literally almost shit my pants. Okay. Oh, Tiana, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you so much. After I finish this story, I will grab your story if you have one to share. Okay. 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 Oh my God. I went into the room crying and freaking out. I'm not too sure what happened next, but I remember jumping onto his bed and I saw something jump off the gaming chair and onto me. It was all black, no face, long, fingers, red eyes, and no bottom half. Her mom, after hearing me screaming and crying, came in with honey that is supposed to scare things away and calmed me down. Kayla's mom is a caretaker, and recently an old man who she took care of, who was extremely rude and maybe got attached to her. Oh, after many years, I have discovered I am a medium and I can see and hear these things. I no longer keep in contact with her because of my experience. Thank you for reading. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was a very good story. It really creeped me out, obviously. Only love here. Oh, another love only. A new sub too. Love only. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you so much. I will ask for your story in just a second. We are voting right now. Did you like that story? Happy face for yes and sad face for no. What was the spray? I swear to God, these people need to sponsor me because I talk about this all the time. This is Smudge Spray. It is by Juniper Mist. It's lavender and sage. I use it all the time. It smells great. I think it works great. It's actually on my Amazon storefront. If you would like it, go to the link in my bio or go to TessicaVision.com. It's on my Amazon storefront. So many people have bought it because of me. I wish they would sponsor me. That would be pretty cool. But I think they're a smaller company. Hold it up real fast. Oh wait, I did. Or is the chat just? This is it. You got it last week and you love it. It's great, right? I also have another one that I bought that my daughter keeps in her room because for any moms out there, we spray it every night around her when she goes to bed and we say happy dreams and happy thoughts. It does smell really good. You got that one, right? No story, just subbing. Thank you so much. I super appreciate your support. Please use the emotes though, because I love the emotes. Okay. Tiana, did you have a story? New subscriber, Tiana. I get the regular sage one. It's great. I haven't tried the regular sage one. I really like lavender smell. So I just keep getting that one. Not me getting kicked out every time you read a story. I'm so sorry. The emotes are life. Yes. Love it here. I'm so glad you're having fun. Doppelganger story. Okay. Hold on. Let's find it. Is it? Oh, here, right here. Doppelganger, evil, long lost twin, or something else. All right. We found it. Allie Cake, thank you. I binge watch your videos, so this is a dream. This is not a dream. What is smudge spray? So, like when you smudge, when you use sage or Palo Santo or incense or smoke or whatever, and you smudge the house to get rid of the, clear the energy, clear the negative energy, or like, depending on what you're using, putting positive energy out there. This is it's a spray it's like a smokeless spray. So you're just spraying it instead of having to light something. I do have all the other things too. But, whew. Yeah, doppelganger, right? Doppelganger. Okay, I'm going to read this one, guys, and then we're going to start the goodbye sequence because it takes a while, and also because we're reading one of Justin's stories as the last story, and it's probably going to be really long. Ali Sosa. So pretty. Thank you. When I smudged, Jess made me clean it up. This is a fun girls' night, so spooky. Love your positivity. Thank you, Smush Kitty. Please come whenever you like. This is how it is all the time over here. That was so beautiful. Yes, that was the 500,000. The one I just read was the 500,000. Hold on one second. Oh my gosh. We're looking for Panther Paws. If you can send gifts, please send them. If you can't, that's okay. Just tap the screen. That's also helpful. Everyone is very lovely. It is really nice here. I love that we have such a welcoming and accepting, positive, happy environment here. Oh, thank you, Brooke. Thank you, thank you. You do laundry too? A lot of people listen to my lives while they clean and stuff. Okay. I'm kind of scared to read this one. Except when Tony joins. I know. Oh, wait, you know what? Hold on. I just need a Mike and Ike real quick. real quick. I need a Mike and Ike. First time people have believed me. That's what we're here for. We're here to believe you. To believe your stories. And so that you feel validated in your experiences. And to hopefully open up people's eyes, other people's eyes, to the fact that we are more than just this earthly existence. It's not licorice, they're Mike and Ike's. You read during the day for me, so it's not as spooky. You had some sour Mikes. I don't really like sour. My new favorites are the blue box. It's Berry Blast, maybe? I only had them one time. I'm trying not to chew close to this because this is not ASMR. And some people hate chewing. So I'm really sorry. But hello, Candy. Sky, woo, thank you. Berry Blue Box is so good. I haven't tried the tropical ones, but I do want to. I'm getting all yellows right now, and I'm not in the mood for a yellow. Hold on. I found the blue box at one store. So I'm going to go back to that store. Peanut M&Ms. I don't like nuts in my chocolate. I don't like nuts in my mouth. I don't like nuts in my chocolate. What candy's on my Amazon wish list? I think Dots, Twizzlers, and Mike and Ike's. And gummy worms. I really like gummy candies. I love chocolate candies, but my body doesn't like, caffeine. So I can't have chocolate a lot, except for those times when I say fuck my body and I eat a lot of chocolate and then I really regret it. But I really like gummy candies besides that. The store I found them at was Meat Farms. I don't know if anyone has Meat Farms around them. Chocolate gives you headaches. Caffeine makes my heart literally go crazy. And also my stomach does not like chocolate. I have IBS. I have a lot of things going on in my gastrointestinal area. Do you like the gummy nerd clusters? I have never tried them. They sound pretty good. Okay, let's read this doppelganger one. And then I don't drink coffee. I don't like the way coffee tastes anyway. With the heart. Oh my God, yes. You have IBS too? Woo! IBS. I have IBS. I have GERD. And I got my gallbladder out. So I also have bile active diarrhea, which is fun. Okay. Now that everyone knows about my stomach. Do I like tea? I do drink tea, but decaffeinated. I like herbal teas. I drink them normally for a purpose, not just for taste. Sometimes for taste, but mostly for a purpose. I have, one of my favorites is dandelion root tea. It's delicious. Dandelion root, lemon balm. Oh my God, I have so many. Nettle leaf. I have a lot of them. What do I take for my GERD? I actually am on a prescription. It's like Prevacid. It's the same thing. It's called lansoprazole. I think I'm saying that right. I honestly don't know. But I'm taking it twice a day right now. It's really bad. And I know that PPIs are so bad for you to take long term, and I want to get off of it. I just cannot right now because whenever I try, it's bad. Lemon ginger. Lemon ginger is very good. Yes. Lemon ginger is good. Thank you. Lansoprazole. Thank you. Why do we look the same? I don't know. Because you took my picture and put it as your picture. That's why we look the same. And that's really weird. Raspberry red leaf tea. That sounds good. I teach people how to get off and reverse. Planspiration, please. Hold on. I want to get off of it and get rid of it. We're friends already. Can you DM me on TikTok, please, at some point? Can we chat? Do you do consultations? I would love to be helped. Oh my God. I've been researching on my own. I have tried slippery elm, licorice root. But I know that licorice root, I think you have to take like a certain kind of licorice root, like DHL or something, because it can make your blood pressure go up. I don't know, but I would love to chat about that. We're not going to talk about that now. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm getting like sidetracked here. Drinking aloe. So I'm scared of drinking aloe because I feel like it's going to mess with the rest of DGL. I think DHL is a delivery service. I'm scared that the aloe is going to mess with the rest of my stomach. I already have enough stomach problems. I teach how I have a bunch of people I've helped reverse this. I'll talk soon. Yes, please, please. I would love for you to message me. I would love to chat with you. Thank you so much. Okay. Squirrel. You love aloe? Nut is actually good. My sister has GERD. What do you guys do for your PCOS? I drink aloe. I want to. I hear it's really, really good for you. Inner fillet won't give you. I got the inner fillet. I literally got the inner fillet. I got a big fucking jug of it. And I'm still scared. I deal with so many problems already. I'm so scared to take anything that's going to exacerbate anything because I'm so fucking over it. You don't even know. You don't even understand. Some of you do understand. I am scared to go do anything because what if my stomach fucking acts up? I want to go live my life and I am literally have anxiety about doing anything. I have anxiety about just going to pick my daughter up at school because what if in that 20 minutes something happens? Like, oh my God. It is very stressful. I wish I didn't understand. I'm about to hit 600K. Woo woo! Same. Oh my God. I've gotten checked for a lot of things. We've all shit our pants. It's okay. Wait, hold on. What? I love the random conversations. Yes. The next thing on the list is for me to go get an endoscopy and a colonoscopy, which I really don't want to do, but I'm going to do. Yes, I know, Sandy, the foods in the US are fucking terrible. I know. Oh, we bullshit our pants. You think I have Crohn's? I have so many other things though. Endoscopy isn't bad. Okay, I'm worried about the colonoscopy prep. That's what I don't want to do. Because again, I have so many issues as it is, and I don't want to be in the bathroom for 7 million hours. All our food is poison. Yep, I'm eating poison right now. These Mike and Ike's are probably the poisonous poison in the whole world. I can't take probiotics. Probiotics make my IBS worse. Maybe I'm taking the wrong one. We're in Discord together. Message me about that in Discord. Carrot juice. Interesting. I think everyone here has probably shit their pants at one time or another. I'm gonna read this doppelganger story in 2 seconds. I'm so sorry, Tiana. We totally sidetracked. We do this all the time. And then I'm gonna start my goodbye sequence, and we'll be reading between 3 and 5 or 6 more stories. Back to the story. I don't have a gluten sensitivity. Actually, that gluten, I think, helps my stomach. Like if I try to, by the way, like this is really frustrating too. Like white bread, white pasta, that stuff helps me. And if I try to do a lot of whole grains, bad. Totally bad. It'll make me feel better about accidents. Yup. Oh my God. We hit 600K. Okay, let me write this down. Too much fiber, yes. Yes, too much fiber. It's also You think it's SIBO? But I have had so many tests, stool tests and all that stuff. The only things I haven't done, wouldn't SIBO come up like on a test? Like a stool sample, like a stool test? Did a cleanse and it messed me up so bad. Colitis. It's very frustrating. It's so frustrating. Not enough Mike and Ike's, you're right. I should just eat more Mike and Ike's and then that'll be good. Breath test only. Only if they tested for it. She's tested for I have a gastroenterologist that I see, and she's tested for a lot of things. You have colitis too? I love that we're all messed up here. Everyone's a little bit messed up. Do we get gassy easily? Sometimes. Depends on when you'll notice there's more adult diapers than baby diapers. Oh my God. I should have a shit your pants stories night instead of glitches. Okay, so the peppermint, yes, I know helps, but peppermint is bad for GERD, which I also have. Diverticulitis. Oh my God. We're bonding. Suzanne, you didn't get notified? Are you in the Discord? His is aggravated by stress. Yep. Crohn's. Oh my God. GERD is gastro. It's like really bad chronic acid reflux. Oh my God. Okay. Heavy metals. I also want to do a heavy metal and parasite detox, but I'm also scared of what it's going to do to my stomach. Okay. Peppermint, things that aggravate GERD, like there's a lot of things it could be, but peppermint is, ones I didn't know were peppermint and chocolate. I had no idea that those things aggravated it. No idea. I was just like, okay, like stay away from citrus. No, there's a lot more. Oh, sorry. I was just reading something very important. Okay. I have GERD too. I don't know. I had 2 incidents when I throw up so bad. Oh my God. Oh, I don't know what my blood type is, honestly. You had gallstones. I had gallstones too. That was crazy. Angel, stop putting your email in here, babe. Please stop doing that. Okay. I missed you too. All right. We got to get back. I'm going to read the story. We can talk more about all of our poop problems in another time. Okay. We're going to read Tiana's story and then we are going to start the goodbye sequence. So here we go. Are you still here, Tiana? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You love my shirt? Thank you. I want to make sure they are still here before I start reading. Oh my God, I could make a channel in Discord. Poop problems. I love our chat time too. I do. Okay, you're here. No, we didn't do the 600K. Sorry. I'm going to read Tiana's right now, and then we're going to we'll do the goodbye sequence, which will also include the 600K. Doppelganger, evil, long lost twin, or something else. Some time ago, when I was about 8 years old or so, and living in Puerto Rico, I was running around the house playing tag with my baby sister. Oh God, I'm scared already. We were running around the kitchen table, down the hallway, and into the bedroom. We kept repeating this several times, and each time we passed the hallway bathroom, I would look in there for some reason. On the 3rd lap, there she was, my exact double, sitting on the toilet, peeing, resting her head on her hand and staring right at me, smiling. Nope. Tears instantly started rolling down my face and I was screaming, but I could not move away from that spot. I just kept screaming while looking at her, sort of paralyzed in place from the fear. Picture Tom and Jerry when they get scared. My mom instantly knew that I had seen her again. What? What do you mean again? And she came running towards me and pulled me to the bedroom. There I buried my face in the pillow and could not look up for hours. What do you mean again? Again? Where was the first time? Okay, hold on. This was the third time I had seen the girl that looks just like me, and each time I saw her, she always had a huge, creepy smile that made me cry instantly. My mom told me a few years later that she thought I was losing my mind until she talked to my stepdad about it, to which he replied, "Oh, the girl that looks just like Tiana? Yes, I've seen her around." And he never said anything about that. So nonchalant. So nonchalant. Oh my God. He was a security guard and usually came home at midnight, which is when he saw her in the backyard waving at him. Almost everyone in my family has experienced something paranormal in this house. My mom used to see a shadow that disguised itself as my sister, my stepdad, or myself. The TV would turn on and off on its own, and the doorknobs would twist like someone was trying to get in. But anyway, my great grandma told me that my hashtag twinsy was a lost soul and I needed to pray for her to find peace. I did, and I never saw her again. Oh, burn it all down. Katie Jo says, burn it all down. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Not the waving. The waving and the smiling makes it scarier. We're voting. Did you like that story? Happy face for yes and sad face for no. The waving and the smiling makes it so much scarier. Pray for her to get the fuck away from us. Oh my God. Oh, thank God I had my corgi. Saving the neck of my shirts. I normally go into my shirts. Happy ending. Yes, happy ending, but still. What the fuck? Why was he just so nonchalant about it? Oh yeah, the girl that looks like her. Yeah, yeah, I see her all the time. She like waves at me. I'm like, hey, what's up? What's up? What is that? Oh my God. That would be really cool, Mumado. I don't have any room for any more emojis. Oh, okay, we're going to keep that. That was a good one. That was a good one. Is he offering her snacks? Okay, hold on. I'm going to let you guys vote. And then we're going to start picking for the goodbye sequence. I'm just making my little notes here. Yes. We need more. We want more. We want more, Tiana. Where are you? Sorry. I'm getting distracted by something. Okay, that was worth the wait. Oh, it was so good. Okay, here's the deal. Here is how, interesting. Okay. Maybe an ancestor. Oh, I don't know. We're going to start the goodbye sequence. And so this is how it works. If you're new here. Oh, it was 888. We had 888 people, which was kind of cool. My phone is plugged in. It's at 100%. We are all good. Thank you so much for the reminder. Today's live did go so fast. I started at 9. It's been 2 hours. So that's why it feels fast, because it has only been 2 hours, but I'm starting now because then it'll be 3 hours. And, I do have to get up really early tomorrow. 5:15 your time. Okay. Anyway, so this is this is how it ends. I know I keep saying that, but I literally keep getting distracted. ADHD, yay! So we pick 3 stories from people in the comments. All the ones now are from people in the comments. 3 stories from people in the comments. If we hit the next like goal, which will be at 700K, we will add another one. So that will be 4. And if we hit this gift goal, then we'll add another one, which will be 5. I am also going to be, my hand looks dirty, doesn't it? Do I have pencil on my hand? I write with pencils. I must have pencil on my hand. I swear I'm clean. I swear I bathe. We're also going to pick for the 600K. So right now I'm going to pick, well, the last story is actually going to be one of Justin's stories. Okay. So right now I'm going to pick for the 600K and the 1, 2, 3 stories. I'm going to pick 4 people now. And then when we hit the 700K like goal, because I know we will, we always do, then, we'll pick another one for that. And then we'll read Justin's for a last story. Okay? Sorry. Thank you, Abigail. Okay. So if you have any stories that you have sent to me that you would like me to potentially read right now, you can start typing in the comments. You are going to type your email address, the first part of your email address, leave off the @ whatever because that will block it from chat. You're going to type the first part of your email address or the name of the story that you sent, like whatever's in the subject line. You can copy and paste it so that you can paste it multiple times in chat. This is the only time you are allowed to spam the chat. I'm going to give you guys a second to do that, and then I will turn around in a second and I'm going to pick 4 stories. Okay. All right. We have, let me write this first one down. Be cool about fire safety. I don't know why I really like that name. That's one. So C. Jordan 5126. Congratulations. I will drink water in a second. Then we have Unicorn Lover is lost mom at Walmart. Lost mom at Walmart. All right. Then we have Selena 95 Torres. And one more. Whee! Oh, whoops. Whee! And it's me. Is that a story? Meta 0892. It's me. All right. Let's see. Congratulations, all of you. Congratulations. Okay. Oh, the sweet dream gift. Thank you. Yes. Well, when we hit this in one more panther paw. Thank you, Ali Sosa. I appreciate everyone who contributes. Well, we hit that, so that's good. Now we just need to hit 700,000 likes, which I know that we will. Ali, thank you so much. And everyone else that contributed to that. We're always going to put up the Sweet Dreams gift at the end there. Oh my God, Superpower is up here. I'm definitely using Superpower next time. I really liked Superpower. I feel like that's new and I've never seen it before. But it doesn't say new next to it, which is very interesting to me. I'm just searching for the Sweet Dream gift because it always takes me a second to find this and I don't know why. Here it is. Sweet Dreams. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. First one, be cool. That's okay, be cool. I'm sure you're good. See, Jordan, 5126. Okay, I have 2. Which one? Thank you, Allie Cakes. You love that I imitate the panther claws. I can't help it. They're so fun. It's because it scratches the screen for me. I love it. I love it. And thank you, Groomer. Wait, which one do you want me to read? I have two from you. I have one sent on the 25th and one sent on the 15th, unless they're the same. This is for Be Cool About Fire Safety, which also, again, love your name. How fun is that? Uh-oh. I feel like something's going weird with my chat because it's not moving again. Okay. Do both. You guys are the worst. The one from February 15th is a little bit longer. You guys are so spoiled. I'm not going to do both, and only because I'm reading Justin's story, and I know it's going to be really long. Okay, because they're always long. Thank you, Ms. Boots. Here we go. Hi. I love your story so much I can't stop listening. Thank you. I wanted to share my story. Sorry, it's so long. It's not so long, and I love it. And we love long. Long is best. Okay. In 2010, I worked at a food plant and had to take 2 buses early in the morning to get there by 7 a.m. That's a lot. The first bus came at 5:45 a.m. Oh my goodness. So I lived in an apartment behind the train tracks on a dead-end street, and my nana would often say, please move, because she didn't like it. My in-laws warned me that a woman lived around the block from me practiced dark magic and not to be mean to her or let her touch or compliment you. Interesting. One day, I was walking with my daughter to the store. A lady stops in front of the stroller and says how pretty she is, and she reaches for her. I smile and try not to flinch, hoping she didn't notice. Could this be her, I think? And I smile politely. I try not to rush her, but I can hear my in-laws' words in my mind. I hurry to the store and get back home. A couple of nights later, I roll into my sleep, glance at the time, and the clock says 5:45. I widen my eyes to look again because I couldn't believe that I overslept. But sure enough, it says 5:45. I jump out of bed, rush to grab my things, and run out to the bus stop. It's usually dark, but it just seemed a lot more quiet than usual, and there's a strange van with a newspaper covering the windows parked by the bus stop. Nope. Nope to that. As soon as I get near the van, my phone rings. It's my boyfriend asking where I went. I look at the time on my phone, and it now says 3:30 a.m. I tell him what happened as I walk back to the house, shaking in disbelief. The van suddenly drives off. I was so glad my house was closed. I run to my door and slam it closed. My boyfriend thinks I'm crazy, but to this day, I know that clock said 5:45. Oh my God. Oh, I don't know about that. We are voting. Did you like that story? Happy face for yes and sad face for no. She lured you out. Whoo, that was a good one. Thank you. That was a good one. We liked it. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay. We're closing this one. And we are... Thank you, Care Bear. Oh, a good night. Where is that one? I always try to find that good night when I don't know where it is. Thank you so much. Dun-dun. It was long enough, right? 700K. Okay, so we get to pick for that one after 2. You can keep tapping the screen if you like. I always appreciate the tapping of the screen, but just so you know, after now, even if we hit more 100K goals, we will not be reading extra stories because we're in the middle of the goodnight process. Okay. Here we go. Next one is from Unicorn Lover. Lost Mom at Walmart. Walmart. Is that the name of it? Shoot, I'm such a dummy. I knew that I should have... Thank you, Allie. Unicorn Lover. Can you give me your email address again? I'm so sorry. Oh, thank you. Because I didn't write down the email address. I just wrote down the Stephanie Crew Pittman. I don't have this in my inbox. Stephanie Crew Pittman. Stephanie Crew. I don't have this in my inbox. Did you send it to the right place? Can you potentially like re-forward it to me? Thank you so much, Erin. Thank you. Love my earrings. Thank you. They're actually on my Amazon storefront if you would like. Link in my bio. I checked my business email too. Spam. Let's try spam. Nope. Just something in another language. Can you just like forward it? No. Not in my spam. Allie Cakes! Such a cutie. What a little cutie. Can you maybe forward it to me? Like go into your sent email and then re-forward it to me? glitches.tessicavision@gmail.com. Thank you, Frenchie. Thank you, thank you. It took a whole 6 business days to get there. Hold on, we're just waiting 1 second. I don't want to miss this. Thank you guys for typing it in the chat. Thank you, Yvette. Dun, 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 dun. I think I got it. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Got it. We got it. Boom. Okay. Okay, we got it. Here we go. That wasn't so bad. Whoop, whoop. Mom lost at Walmart. Hello. Hello. So my story takes place about November of last year. It is super weird to me. So my mom, my brother, my son, and I went out to eat at a Chinese restaurant. All was going well and we were having a great time. Anyways, after we left the restaurant, we decided to go to the local Walmart that was right beside us just to walk off the dinner that we had just eaten. So we're all walking together in the store for a bit. Then I notice it's just my son and I. I looked for a few minutes to see if I could spot my mom and my brother, but they were nowhere in sight. So I call my brother and we meet up. Here's the weird part. My mom had her phone on her charger and her volume turned all the way up. I called her a total of 30 times and no answer. My brother called her just as much, if not more. Then we decided to look all over the store and see that she is nowhere to be found. We check restrooms, checkout lines, every single aisle, every nook and cranny, even outside. There is literally no sign of her. Granted, my mom is only 4'11", so it could have been hard to see her being so short and all, LOL. She should have noticed when people were yelling her name. We even had the service desk call her and nothing. We sat at a spot in the store where we could see both entrances and exits. Still nothing. Time passing us by 5 minutes, then 10, still nothing. About 30 minutes later, she pops up out of nowhere and asks us where we were the whole time. We said, looking for you. She said, well, I've been in the women's clothing section this whole time, except she wasn't there because my son and I checked 4 times. You lost your damn mother in Walmart. Where did she go? She walked through a little portal and she was in a Walmart in another damn dimension. Did you like that story? Happy face for yes and sad face for no. Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, that was pretty. Thank you so much. Hellmart. Thank you, Frenchie. Ooh, thank you, Andrea. So pretty. Love it, love it. Okay, our next one I'm going to get while you are voting, and we are looking for Selena's. Selena, 9 stories. I wrote down Selena 95 Taurus because that's what you told me, but I read, because my handwriting is so bad, Selena 9 stories. But somehow it still came up. Oh my God, the emotes are so cute, Diana, aren't they? I'm obsessed with them. I'm obsessed. Okay. Is the sound messed up when I'm on live? Are you guys hearing my sounds weird? Team Selena. I'm just having a mic and I can only talk about my sound. No? Okay. Thank you. I'm so pretty. Try restarting maybe. Okay. She said in the chat, her mother didn't have any missed calls. What? I'm making you want candy. I have so much candy over here. I had 3 boxes and then someone sent me Twizzlers today as a gift, which I'm so excited about. Okay. Selena. I'm excited because the name of this one is My Alien Encounter. We haven't had an alien story in a minute. Oh, I'm very excited. Okay, here we go. Justin still won't tell me what his stories are. I can't wait to hear them. I have more coming. Oh, so excited. Okay. Hi. I'm Selena, TikTok follower. I commented on video 96 talking about a similar alien story. Saw a few people wanting to hear it, so here it goes. Oh, okay. So she watched on video 96, on part 96. Where have you been? One of my cats is like inside wanting to leave, but I didn't even know they were in here. Hold on one second. I'm gonna let this kitty out. You wanna come out? Come on, little tooties. Here we go. Go ahead. Go ahead. There you go. Okay. She went kitty glitch. She just popped right through the door. Hello. Okay. Steward alert. Cat portal. Glitch in the Catrix. I love you guys. Cats have little portals to everywhere. That's so cool. Okay. Anyway, so on part 96 of the series, I guess was a video about aliens. I don't remember what each one was. And apparently she said she had a similar story and people wanted to hear it. So here we go. My alien encounter. Okay. I'll start with my mom. She's a diabetic, and before this event, she was in and out of the hospital for diabetic-related problems. I almost lost her a few times. One night, she was screaming in her sleep and saying a prayer. Our rooms were next to each other, so it wasn't hard to hear her. I ran into her room, but I looked at the time before going in. It was 4:43 a.m. When I walked in, it was bright, like middle of the day. Sun coming in through the windows, bright, which made absolutely no sense because for the 7 years that we lived in that apartment, she always had foil paper on her windows to keep the sun from coming in and blackout curtains on top of that. Not to mention, it wasn't even daylight savings, so the sun didn't come up until around 7 where we were. But in that moment, I had just woken up and I ran to her without even thinking about it. When I wake her up, she's scared and telling me she's having an ugly dream and that she was still scared. So without asking, I crawled into bed with her to keep an eye on her. As we're still lying there, half awake, half asleep, a bright yellow/orange light lighting up the room, she tells me she doesn't know if it was a dream that she was having because what she was seeing had been standing right next to her and hovering over, wearing what seemed to be a purple skin-tight uniform. I looked over and didn't see anything, but I'm getting this very, very eerie feeling coming from a corner. I couldn't put my finger on it, and although I was very scared, I was also very sleepy, and as much as I tried to fight it, I fell asleep holding on to my mom. The next day, neither of us mentioned it, not out of shock, but because we almost forgot. I think it was later on that same day, I asked her what had been going on last night, and she was telling me that she saw a figure in a purple uniform with almond-shaped, blacked-out eyes hovering over her, and told me, but I had been awake. I was looking at it, and right when I said I was also scared, even though there was light, it clicked for both of us because we knew that there was never any light in her room. That's when we go into more detail about everything. The big head, those big eyes, and the metallic-like skin-tight purple suit with those shoulder pads that stick out, big hands, and a skin tone that ranged from our tan skin color to gray. After that, nothing similar ever happened. But she really never got sick anymore. And to this day, we think it had a lot to do with that alien encounter somehow. Yes, maybe they came and they healed her. That's actually really cool. Very cool. We are voting. Did you like that? Happy face for yes and sad face for no. Yes. Aliens have been known to heal people. I have heard that too. Thank you, Brandy. I have heard that too. I have actually said many times out loud that I am open to higher dimensional ETs. I'm open to receiving healing from higher dimensional ETs or higher dimensional beings of love and light. Thank you, Megs. Howdy, howdy, howdy. But so cool. Where can I get an alien? An alien. Where can I get an alien? The X-Files series, I watched the old X-Files, but that was a really long time ago. They do group meditations contacting them. Really? That is so cool. Can they heal our IBS? That would be nice. I think it's probably like low on their list though. If the alien is handsome, they're more than welcome to take me out of here. Selena, thank you so much for sharing that. That was great, and we loved it. Just ask. They are by you. Seriously, just ask. They will not help unless you ask for it. Andrea, so pretty. Thank you. I do. A7. I have asked. Nothing's happened yet. Maybe I'm just not saying the right things. But... oh, I've heard of that. CE5. Yes. Oh, that's that guy. What's his name? The feathers were so beautiful, weren't they? Okay. Our next one is Stephen Greer. Yes. Stephen Greer. I watched him on Gaia. The old X-Files was filmed in my city I live in. That is so cool. That is so cool. Okay. The next one is It's Me. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. I don't see It's Me. Can you give me, this was for, the username was MEDA0892. Can you give me your email address so I can find your story? I don't see anything called It's Me. So many good stories tonight. I know. Contact me. I would love to help you. My gift to you. I would love to do that. We are friends on here. I'm going to write you down. I got to contact the plant person. I hope you were talking to me. And if you were talking to someone else, I apologize. A7LAGMR. Yes, you're talking to you. Oh, that's awesome. Yes. I'll definitely contact you. I'll DM you. Dr. Stephen Greer interviewing the former Navy SEAL on... oh, yeah? That sounds pretty cool, actually. Also, I love Navy SEALs. I don't know why I think they're so cool. They're so crazy. Is this person here MEDA0892? If not, that's okay. I'll pick a new person, and I have to pick another person for the other thing anyway. So we'll pick two new, and then we'll read Justin's stories as like the last ones. Beep, beep, beep. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Sister Matrix, you made me realize I have glitches at hospitals and clinics. Yes. Okay, we're back. Why does that keep happening, man? At least it lets me go back. I'm going to say that. At least when that happens, it kicks me off. We're not spamming. We're not spamming yet. At least when it kicks me off, it lets me resume. So at least I don't lose all 900 people in here. I was trying to see if that person, one of the people that I picked, I can't find their story because they just said it was called It's Me, but I don't see it anywhere. And I was asking for an email address. No, that's okay. That's okay. I did say I was going to pick 2 people. So people probably got confused. Voices have been coming through the live. Interesting. Ignore Sandman. He's just a troll. Interesting. I'm going to give you one more time. It's MEDA0892. What is your email address? Yeah, what voices do you hear, Brandy? I'm very interested. I'm very interested to know. No, they can see me, Clopez. It's clearly K. Lopez, Jessica. Come on. Metallica type voice. What does that mean? I'm reluctant to tell. Please tell me. Because I swear I heard something too. I want to make sure. No, please tell me. And then tell me what I need to do to make sure that I'm safe. From Enter Sandman. I'm waiting. My phone was in the other room. I had stopped watching you and you came on. I heard my phone. Oh my God, weird. Insert Jeopardy music. Do, 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 do. Someone's mom telling me, tell her I'm safe. I heard a hey. I thought it was my TV, but it rewinded. I didn't hear anything. Interesting. Tell her I'm safe. I don't know who that would be. But I'm also that person who's really terrible that mediums hate because they're like, I'm getting this. And I'm like, I don't know what that is. I don't know. And then it takes me a while to figure it out. And I figure it out later normally. You're a reader. I have a lot of dark energy. I hope that's not true. I've never heard that before. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. You heard mumbling in a live. Gone from your YouTube completely. Interesting. No, I don't. I don't have dark energy. Okay. Yeah, I think they meant around me, but I'm saying I hope that that's not true. Maybe it's one of the viewers' moms trying to reach out to her. Maybe. Oh, Allie Cakes. This is so weird. I can't get into your live on laptop. I'm kicked out, but I can get on the phone. That's weird. I couldn't hear it well. Interesting. Okay, well, guys, if you feel that that's meant for you, maybe it's meant for you. You never knew. You never know. I love the humming I do. Oh, I hum and sing just all the time. Literally all the time. Oh, you were talking to Sandman. Oh, ho, ho. Got it. Okay. All right. I was like, I really hope I don't have dark energy around me, man. Take it if you need it, guys. Take it if you need it. Okay, so that person never answered. So, or if they did, I didn't see it and I apologize. Thank you, Lab. But so here what we're going to do is we are going to pick 2 more stories. I'm going to read those 2, and then we're going to read Justin's story or stories, depending on how long they are. I either read one or both. And then that's going to be the end of the live tonight. White lights. Latino. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you can start spamming the chat now with the first part of your email address or the name of the story that you submitted, and I'm going to pick 2 people. 2 people. All right. Weird and unexplainable stories is number 1. And number 2 will be cemetery ghosts. Oh, that caught my eye. What is that? Wow, my voice. You hear my voice? Okay. When am I coming out with new videos? I mean, I try to put them out every day. I didn't put a Glitch in the Matrix one out today. I had a very busy day, but I try to put them out daily. I'm not going to be on live tomorrow. I shouldn't even be on live tonight because I do have my daughter tonight, but I made sure I got on here because of the spotlight. I wanted to take advantage of the spotlight, and I was very excited about it. I won't be on tomorrow. I will be on this weekend. I'm not sure if it's going to be Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, or all 3, or 2. I don't know, but I will be on this weekend, though, at some point. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing spotlight. Spirit fingers. Spotlight. Yes, TikTok chose me to be part of the... They chose me for a TikTok live spotlight, which is like if you had... I don't know if I'm still up there now because it's the day's... No, I think I'm done because the day's over. But there's like a thing up here with all these different things that keep switching, and one of them says like the March spotlight, and if you click on there, my name was in there along with maybe like 10 people. And they like highlighted and like pushed my live extra for an hour, and then all day I was up in there. It was really cool. I was very excited. No, these are spirit fingers. These are jazz hands. Spirit fingers, jazz hands. I really want to take a sec to appreciate you taking the time to come on here with your busy mama life. Oh, thank you so much for saying that. I am divorced, so I do have my child only half the time, which does help. I normally try not to go on when I have her. What time do I stop the live? It depends, but right now I'm going to be reading between 3 and 4 more stories that we already have picked, and then we're going to be ending it. I'm glad you're not burnt out. I am not burnt out. I am very good at making sure I have time for myself. So if you see me not going live as much, or if you see me not posting as much, it's because I need a break for a minute. Because, you know, I'm doing like so many things at once right now, not even just momming, just like so many things business wise and social media wise. And then making sure there's time for, my fiance, quality time with my fiance, with my kids, with my family, with myself. It's very important. Self-care is the most important. Oh, I'm still up there in the spotlight. Nice. So yes, I do make sure that I do. Mental health is important. I can tell when I need a minute. And normally just me being able to take some time, honestly, that's probably because I'm an earth sign and apparently I have all the earth signs. I need to get outside into nature. If I get outside into nature, even if I just go for a walk, I get some fresh air, I get to be outside. If I get to hug some trees, that is the best. If I go for a nice hike and get to hug some trees, and meditate, those things are the things that really like recharge me, you know? Oh, you're so cute. You guys are so sweet. You love to garden. And you know what? Now that we're talking about this, before I start reading these stories, I just want to remind all of you other moms, if anyone else is a mom, I know there's a lot of moms in here, make sure that you're taking time for yourself. It is important. You matter. Like you come first. And I know a lot of moms, I've said this once before, but I'm saying it again. I know a lot of moms don't feel like they should come first. But you come first. You were there first. You need to take care of yourself first, because a happy, healthy mom is a better mom. And then you can take care of your children better, if that makes sense. But don't feel guilty taking care of yourself and doing things for yourself. You're very welcome. Don't forget about yourself. I will remind you guys randomly. I know, I can't. I've never had a break. I understand. I mean, I don't fully understand because I do get a break. But it's very important, and I know it's hard, but it's so important. I love you guys. Just, you're important. You are a person. You were a person before you were a mom, and you will be a person when your child is grown. You are your own person. This is your break. Hi. Mama of 6 and I homeschool. Oh my gosh. That's 6. Holy crap. That's a lot, man. That is a lot. Yes. Oh, NICU mom. Who am I anymore? I know. That too. Make sure, it's so hard. I know I lost myself too when I became a new mom. You lose yourself because you're like, I'm a mom. This is what I am now. No. You are a person. You are a person. You're not just a mom. You are not just a mom. And I love you, and take care of yourself and take time for yourself and remember who you are and do things that make you happy and make your heart sing and bring you joy. Okay. End of rant. End of rant. We're going to read some weird stories now. So get ready. I'm going to take a sip. Okay. Okay, here we go. Hydrating. Okay, we have weird and unexplainable stories. I know we're in a completely different headspace now, and I'm sorry, but I have to switch gears or else I'll never get offline. Okay. Weird and unexplainable stories. Hello, Auntie Matrix. Hello. I love that you are reading stories for everyone to hear. I love your content and watch as much as I can. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So as a kid, I always believed in the paranormal. I never did experience anything until I moved out with my best friend. I was probably 21 years old. My first real experience was when her kids were out and it was just her and I in the house. She was in the kitchen, which was opposite of the rooms where I was. As I was walking down the hall to meet her in the kitchen, I heard someone whisper, a male voice, say, Abby, my name. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I turned around thinking maybe someone else is here. I saw no one. I go to her and ask if she said my name, and she told me no. I asked if it was just us in the house, and she said, yes, we're the only ones here. I told her what just happened, and we just brushed it off. A few months went by, and her dog had puppies. They were at that point where they could play and run around. It was late at night, and I couldn't sleep. It was probably 3:15 a.m. in the morning. I was on my phone in the dark, and I always laid with my head by the window. All of a sudden, like it was outside my window, I heard what sounded like a group of women yelling. I got up and turned on the lap right next to my bed. I think that's supposed to say lamp. I got up and turned on the lamp right next to my bed. The puppies who were in the living room at the time started running and whining. I opened my door down the hall to my best friend's room, and I sat on her chair with the light on. She got up asking what happened, and again, I told her. She was so shocked that she didn't hear a damn thing. Next morning, her cousin came by who lived down the street and was telling us how he heard a woman yell. I asked him just one or a group, and he replied, just one. Why? I go to tell him what I heard, and it freaked us all out. After that, I could not sleep with the lights off until after we moved out of that place and the vibes it gave off. Woo! I feel that sometimes I have a sense that I always had as a kid, where if I'm in a graveyard, why are you in a graveyard a lot? If I'm in a graveyard, I can find someone I wasn't expecting to find. A close friend of mine lost his brother from cancer. I'm so sorry. And after he passed, I would go to visit and leave a flower. One day I brought him half a dozen, but I decided to keep one rose for one reason. I gave him the other 5, but instead of going back to my car, I went down 3 rows behind him and 5 stones to the left, and I found a high school friend's mother who had also passed from cancer, not knowing she was buried there, and I left her the rose and left. A few years after that, this year in 2023, my little half-sister lost her baby brother. I'm sorry. And on his birthday, we left him flowers, and she said that she also had a cousin buried in the same graveyard. She thought his last name was the same as her dad's, so we were looking for the wrong person. She called her dad, and he told her what his last name was. I looked at my sister and my niece, who went with us. I had told them about finding people I didn't expect to find. I turned around and not even looking down at the names on the ground, I stopped and I looked at them and I said, I found him. And they looked at each other. They didn't believe me, but there he was. We got back to the car. I could feel like someone else is there, but as soon as we left the graveyard, my body felt normal. I'm not sure how to explain it, but it feels like the closest I can say is vibration throughout my body. But that is the closest I can describe it without really describing it. That's very interesting. That is all I have, and maybe you may not read it. Oh, I did, but I hope you do, because I wonder if anyone else ever felt like that in a graveyard. Love you and keep up the great content. I will. You felt that too, Jennifer. It's energy. It's energy. Okay, we're going to vote. Did you like that story? Yes or no? Happy face or sad face? And yes, please tell her what you think. Tell them what you think. You feel the vibration energy. That's very cool. Yours is literally a similar story? No way. No way. Is that the cemetery ghost one that I had picked? Hold on a second. Let's keep that. That was cool. This is you, the other one I picked. That's how I found myself in a cemetery before? I'm sorry, what? What do you mean? What do you mean you found yourself? Never really thought it could be energy. I had always described it as a vibration, but makes sense. Past self. After my surgery, I felt and heard my spirit guides. That's very cool. I found a headstone with my exact full name and birth date before. What? That's weird. That is so weird. Interesting. Interesting. Thank you, Hoya. Thank you. Thank you so much. Guys, we're almost at 800K likes. This is crazy. You guys are so crazy with the likes. I appreciate you so much. Never been in a cemetery in the US. Okay. Okay, the next one is cemetery ghost. And apparently, it's very similar, which is crazy. Okay. Cemetery ghost. My friend tragically passed away in 2014. I'm so sorry. Along with his pregnant sister and her 2 twins. What? Oh my God, that is a lot. Oh my God, I am so sorry. I went to visit their grave one day and I could not find it anywhere. As I'm walking through the cemetery, this lady appeared out of nowhere and said, "Are you looking for David James Terra?" I just stopped because it freaked me out. Like, how did she know his full name? I replied yes, and she pointed in the direction their tombstone was. I started to walk, but I was still lost. She then appeared again out of nowhere and told me the direction again. I turned around to thank her, and she was gone. There wasn't an office nearby or a car or a truck, so I have no idea where she went. The reason this creeped me out so bad is because it was fall. I would have heard her walking on the leaves. The other thing that creeped me out is, how did she know who I was looking for? What? that's really cool. There was a spirit there helping you. That is really, really cool. Oh my goodness. We're voting. Did you like that? Happy face for yes and sad face for no. Yes, guiding her. Oh, that was so cool. So cool. Did somebody say they just saw an orb fly across my head? Only higher dimensional beings of love and light are allowed in this house. I just want to remind everyone of that. You just noticed my shirt? Oh, thank you. I know the stories are so good. I don't go to cemeteries. I can see people walking around 53 and it still freaks me out. Wow. You go to bed, baby Ray. I'm about to go outside and have a Civil War cemetery on my property. Oh my God. Ooh. Just above your head, it disappeared into the blinds. Oh, that's pretty cool. I thought it was the heart floating. Oh. Maybe it was the heart floating. Or maybe it wasn't. Watch for the orb when you watch the video back. I will. Does anyone else yell at their ADHD brain to shut up and pay attention to these awesome stories? Oh my goodness. I do sage after some of them. If I feel that I need to, I do. But after the live all the time, I make sure that I use my words and I clear my energy and I clear the house. Clear the energy. Please make sure you are clearing your energy. It's important. It's very important to do that. Jennifer, I did not know I had ADHD until TikTok. And because apparently in women it presents very differently. And I definitely have it. Like literally look up ADHD symptoms in women and see if you have them. Crazy, crazy. Squirrel. No, I'm reading Justin's in a minute. How long does my live chat go? Oh, it depends on the day, but right now we're about to read the last stories and then I'm about to go. You just figured it out too, right? How do you clear your energy? There are different ways that you can do it, but I just say something like, any thoughts, feelings, emotions, or energies that are not mine must leave my space now. And then I envision a white waterfall of light coming down and taking all of the stuff that is not mine and putting it back down into the earth. I'll give you my diagnosis on Discord. Okay. Let me know. You said you were ending live less and spend 2 more hours. I know. I'm so glad too, Groomer. I'm so glad. ADH channel on Discord. You're welcome. Yes, come in the Discord. If anyone would like to join the Discord, everyone is welcome. The link is in my bio, or if you go to TessicaVision.com, it's also there. Across the top are all my socials, including the little Discord icon. It's a little controller alien looking guy, and you want to click on that. Sometimes it doesn't work when you click on it, so you have to copy and paste the link. I don't know why. For some people it works, for some people it doesn't. But please come in. Please come to join the Discord. We'd love to have you. We have like 560 something people in here. This has been my best live. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Okay, we are going to put this here because I liked it, and then we're going to look for Justin's stories. Ignore the first email. I got a message saying the stories didn't attach properly. Oh, but they did. Oh, maybe they did. No, they did attach properly, but that's okay. You copied and pasted them. That works. That works. Hold on. Okay. Of course, Rebecca. Of course. You missed everything? You can rewatch. I do post my live replays on my YouTube channel as long as they're recorded correctly from TikTok. It will be up tomorrow, so make sure that you are subscribed to me on YouTube. It is TessicaVision, same as here. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. You came in way too late. Okay, we just need a couple of more sweet dreams if anybody wants to send them for the gift goal, or you can send whatever gifts you like. All right, let's see how long these are. One is called Justin Stories. One is, Angel Potato is a feel-good story about 5 minutes long. Where's Steve is, I'm not sure you'll sleep after it story, and it's about 7 minutes long. I like how you time it. Oh my God, these are so long, guys. These are so long. Should we read one now and one on the next live, or should we read them both now? You guys are going to say both. I knew you were going to say both. Okay, if we're reading both, oh my God, I'm going to like literally be so mad at myself tomorrow for being up so late. Because by the time I read this and I get off live and then I go to bed, it's going to be at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll get 5 hours of sleep. Oh my God. If we read both, which one should be last? Steve should be last, right? We want to end on a scary note. What do you think? It's after 4 a.m. in the UK. Oh my God. Scary last. Steve last. Scary last. Steve last. Okay. Oh my God. These are so long. Oh, okay. Here we go. Are we ready? Hold on. I need a mic and Ike. You can go to bed whenever you want. You can watch the live replay on YouTube. I feel so hungry. I had a very light dinner at 6 o'clock, which was 6 hours ago. So I'm so hungry. I'm going to drink some water. I will. We need candy. Spiritual. Okay. I have Twizzlers here too. They take longer to eat. That's why I'm just grabbing some Mike and Ike's because they're small. But I ate like half a thing of Twizzlers already. Before. Okay, we're taking a drink. Is everyone good? Does anyone have to pee? Do you need to get a snack? Because we're going to start to read these 2 last stories and they're going to be long. When I get hungry at night, I drink chicken broth. That's interesting. Why do I need reminders to drink water? Because I talk a lot because I'm reading stories and my throat gets dry, or they're helping me out. I also like to stay hydrated. I know. So these stories are from Jess, the mod, her husband, and she hasn't heard these stories apparently, so she's very excited to hear. So let us read these, and then I have to go to bed. Are you ready? Okay, this one is called Angel Potato. I'll have to be a little sparing in my you're being sparing in your details. I'll have to be a little sparing in my details. This is not sparing. It's so long. I'll have to be a little sparing in my details because this story has so many small chapters spanning almost 4 decades, and to completely relate everything relevant would likely take most of an entire life. I somehow miraculously lived through an extremely adventurous childhood. The earliest example I know of comes from only a few days after coming home from the hospital. There's a sequence of pictures taken by my dad. They show 1, my mom holding me, 2, my mom handing me to my 5-year-old sister, 3, my sister holding me, 4, my sister handing me to my 4-year-old brother, 5, a blurry picture of me heading to the floor face first. Then, when I was 2, the same 2 older siblings convinced me that jumping off a 2nd-story roof with an umbrella would work, just like on Mary Poppins. FYI, it doesn't. I've fallen from, under, and with trees. What does that even mean? I've fallen/run off of cliffs. I've had multiple rope swings and zip lines fail mid-swing or ride. I got lost and spent the night alone in the woods at age 7. My dad started calling me the family crash test dummy around age 5, and my older brother especially took full advantage. I calmed down in my mid-20s, but I've been in so many situations which could have, and some should have, ended much worse than they did, that I don't have close to enough time to relay all of them here, and that just serves as a relevant background to illustrate the importance of later detail. Okay. I lived in Russia for 2 years you have a very interesting life, Justin. Very interesting life. Okay. I lived in Russia for 2 years from February 99 to February 01. September 2000 found me in a city named Lipetsk. Did I say that right? Lipetsk. Okay. A city named Lipetsk. Most of what we did was humanitarian in nature. The local government was exceptionally strict on foreigners. Is this the same place that you were here with the devil's building, the apartment building or whatever? Is that the same place? I'm just wondering. If you haven't seen that story, it's on one of my lives, I think, and it was really good. Different city. Okay. The local government was exceptionally strict on foreigners. The group I worked for had 6 guys in it, 2 Americans, 1 Canadian, 1 Ukrainian, and 1, I cannot say that fucking name, Azerbaijani, and 1 Russian. The Russian and Ukrainian were allowed to rent an apartment, but the rest of us had to live in the hotel Lipetsk. I keep looking up to your pronunciation to say that. The hotel rooms were literally only big enough for 2 smaller than twin size-ish beds and a desk and a small armoire that served as a closet. Each floor of the hotel had 2 bathrooms, no shower. Given the lack of amenities, we all pretty much worked out of one apartment, even though we were assigned in pairs to different areas of the city. My partner was Dmitry, I can't say this last name, so I'm not going, you put the pronunciation, Dmitry Lyubichenko from Ukraine. But I bunked with Clint Blackmore from Canada. Our organization usually set aside Thursdays as preparation day or P day. That's when we did laundry, shopping, etc. Most of our shopping was done at the Rynok, a huge outdoor bazaar-style monstrosity. All these Russian words are really killing me. Take about 6 Walmarts, a couple of Home Depots, a few dozen mom and pop specialty stores, mix in some knockoff pirated brand stuff, put all of it in a bag and shake it. Then randomly lay it out on the tables with little ornery old Russian bobs, short for babushkas, Russian for grandma, selling literally anything and everything. Since we were all basically work out of one apartment, we bought food and other supplies together. This particular week, we had a special district event on Thursday, so we moved our P-Day to Saturday. As usual, we met in the afternoon at the Rynok to do shopping for the apartment. We'd split up into our assigned pairs and spent a couple of hours roaming the haphazard rows of assorted everything. We met again at the bus stop and realized that none of us had thought to buy potatoes. We usually bought 20 kilos, 45-ish pounds of potatoes for the 6 of us for a week, so we decided to all go together in order to split the heavy load. We did a little asking and were directed to a back corner of the Rynok as a good place to find good potatoes for cheap. As we neared our destination, we were accosted by a small group of what we call gypsies. I honestly don't know their nationality, but in general, we avoided them. As a group, they were well known as thieves and troublemakers. This group of 3 women was unusually polite and asked if we were seeking potatoes. Our resident Russian, Mitrofanov, took lead and confirmed that we were indeed looking for potatoes. The ladies gestured and said to follow them, and they had a whole truck of fresh potatoes for a good price because they had arrived late and were in need of selling quickly. We followed them through a couple of twists and turns and one gate to a Soviet-era military truck, which was indeed loaded with potatoes. There were a few men there, presumably the driver and heavy lifters and owners of the truck. The rest of us stood a few feet away from the truck, off to one side, as Mitrovanov, maybe, haggled over price. I can't pronounce these names, man. The Azerbaijani Thomasyan, whatever, went to the truck and picked up a large fist-sized potato. As he walked back to the rest of us, he suddenly stopped. I'm going to call him T. T didn't speak a word of English, but as he stood there, he looked directly at me and in perfect enunciated English calmly said, "Don't worry, I don't smoke." Of course, no one else understood the reference, but if someone had looked at me too fast, the force of the look would have knocked me over. He then spun and threw the potato as hard as he could at one of the men who had been sidestepping between the truck and a wall around the opposite side of the back of the truck from us. The potato took an unsuspecting man full in the face before he even had time to react. It hit him so hard we all heard his nose break as his head whipped backwards to crack against the wall and he dropped something. We all saw the pistol fall to the ground. I know you put pronunciations, but I'm having trouble with that too. T yelled, "Poshly!" Literally, it means we went, but in that form, it's a command. He was telling us to run. We'd all seen the pistol, so we didn't bother asking questions. We just ran. We heard screaming behind us in a language that I didn't recognize. We burst back into the main Renock and followed L to the police kiosk. The police took so long getting our statements and shaking us down for bribes that I'm sure the gypsies were long gone before anyone went to investigate. Later, as we unloaded our groceries at the apartment, we asked T what happened. His back was to the man coming around the truck, so there was no way that he could have seen the pistol. He said that he was walking back to show us the potato. He felt like something pushed him out of his own mind and body. He described throwing the potato as though he had watched it rather than done it. As soon as the potato left his hand, he was given control and saw the pistol as we did. He screamed at us to run, and we had. The language the gypsies were speaking as we ran was his native Azerbaijani. He said one of the men had yelled at the women for bringing all the foreigners because taking all 6 would bring too much attention. We never did get potatoes that week. That night in the Hotel Lipetsk, I dreamed of a memory from my childhood. I woke up the next morning utterly filled with complete dread and yet with an absolute hollow feeling in the pit of my stomach. I knew exactly had happened the day before, but I didn't want to confirm it. That morning, the 15-minute bus ride and 10-minute walk to the apartment was far too short. I wish I had never completed that accursed trip. Mitrovanov met us at the door of the apartment and handed me the telephone. He gave me a small paper with a number on it and told me to go back in the room and close the door. The dream/memory I had was of one night when I was about 10. I was with my mom driving home from her mother's, my grandma's house. We were enjoying the relative silence and light rain on the windshield in the headlights as she drove. Out of nowhere, my mom turned to me and said, "You know, I think you're really the only person whose guardian angels take smoke breaks and try to trade shifts when they see you on the schedule. I don't remember because of all the stuff you got into, because of all the problems, because of all the ways you hurt yourself. I don't remember doing anything particularly crazy that day, but my childhood in general served as reason enough to warrant the comment. I've always stopped there when telling the story because it's funny. She was serious, but not mean, and anyone who knew me back then or knows some of my childhood stories gets why it's so funny. There's this one detail that until now I have always kept just for me. After that, she gently elbowed me and said, 'Don't worry, I don't smoke.'" Wait. The last thing my mom said to me before I boarded the plane for Russia was, "Should I be called home before you come home, I'll come visit. I'll see if I can bring Grandpa Orlo, her dad. We'll be guardian angels and watch out for you." Then she winked, "Don't worry, I don't smoke. We hugged and kissed cheeks and said our last I love yous and got on a plane. My mom had been diagnosed with cancer 2 years before I left. She went home early morning, Saturday, September 23rd, 2000, the same day that my district went potato shopping. Oh my God. Because of the time difference and the difficulty my family had getting a message to my area, then him trying to reach me on the day only phone we had access to, I didn't officially get the message until Sunday morning. Mom used her brand new wings to fly 6,000 miles to throw a potato at a man attempting to kidnap 6 native guys in their early 20s. Oh my God! What? Literally no words. I don't even know what to say about that, but we are voting happy face for yes and sad face for no. What? Why does all this stuff happen to you, bro? That was so good. I'm literally bawling. Oh my God. That was so good. It was so long. There's the next one is longer apparently, but the next one is scary. Oh, what a good story. Jesus. Seriously, like, I don't understand how these things all happen to you. It just happens to me. It happens to me so it doesn't happen to others. Oh. Justin attracts all the things. Wow. Oh. I did have to like disconnect myself emotionally at the end because I did want to cry also because it was a very sweet and amazing story. Is the potato in the next one too? I feel like it needs to be there. I don't think so. If you missed part of that story or you want to rewatch it, as long as TikTok has recorded this live correctly, it will be posted on my YouTube tomorrow at some point. So make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube. It's TessicaVision, same as here. Jess and Justin both need to write books. Like literally. Okay. Now that we had that really nice story that gave us all happy chills, this one is longer and apparently is really, really scary. So, are you ready? Or are we ready? I need one more mic and oh my God, it's 12:23. Guys, seriously, after this, I need to go right to bed. Are you ready? Rebecca, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready, Eddie. I'm ready, Eddie. I gave in early and got the candy. Okay. I'm kind of scared. Okay, here we go. Let me take a sip of my water because it's a long one. It's 10:23. It's 12:23 for me. So scared. We're about to read the last story of the night, and apparently it's a scary one, and it's super long. Finish your root beer float. Interesting. Okay. Spray before I read. Sky, thank you so much for subscribing. I'm going to write your name down, Sky. Sky, hold on. Sky Lash AYT. If you have a story to share, we will share it on the next live because this is the last story of the night and it's really long and I need to go to bed because I have to get up in 5.5 hours. Yay! But I have you written down and next live I'm in, if you're here, we will read your story. And I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing. 900K. Are you guys going to get me to 1 million? Oh, before we leave? Oh my God, it's another person with my profile picture. Hannah, you subscribed for month 2. Thank you for subscribing for month 2. I love you. Okay. We read one of Justin's stories. This is the second one. Here we go. Oh my God. Yes, we get a lot of likes here. You guys love to push for 1 million. No story yet. Really enjoy hearing from you. Thank you. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. Okay. Why are you my profile picture? I know, right? Okay, this one is called Where's Steve? Okay, the name of that reminds me, what is that movie? I think with Sandy Bullock and Steve, where she's chasing Steve around and she's like really dorky, and I fucking love that movie. What is the name of that one? Is it like All About Steve, or is it just called Steve, or what is the name of that? It's All About Steve. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Love it, love it. Oh my God. I hope my voice makes it through. Scuba Steve. Good night, Brandy. Okay, here we go. Where's Steve? I'm really scared. Second things first. I didn't enjoy writing this down in detail. I didn't like writing this down at all. I don't like this story. I don't like thinking about it. I don't like talking about it. Some of you were listening the night I was lucky enough to have Auntie Matrix read some of my stories. Feels weird to call you Auntie Matrix because I'm older than you. To put it into perspective, for those of you who have heard these stories, those stories were scary, spooky, and a little supernatural, but I got through them and moved on without any issues. This is the only experience that I have ever had that has given me nightmares. I talked about it with my wife last night, deciding whether or not to write it and submit it. Even though we only talked about it and this happened decades ago, I barely slept last night. After writing it today, I likely won't sleep well for the next few nights. I don't have to read it. I don't have to read it. You never are forced to share anything. Are you sure you want me to read this? I'm terrified. I'm just waiting. Don't read it. Please read it. Yes, you do. I want to hear it. Okay. All right. I'm committed now. Okay. Okay. Now, first things second, the story. I grew up as a logger, and as such, I've spent a lot of time in the woods. I've been through and seen some super weird and scary stuff. When I was 22, I was still working for my father's logging company. My cousin Jared and I worked as a two-man team. Yes, that Jared. I don't know who that is. From another story. Okay. We didn't live on the mountain as I'd done some summers, but we spent most of the logging season in the woods. Jared was an avid hunter, and as the season wound down, he wanted to spend most of the evenings after work scouting for game. A lot of loggers did this, and some of them even turned their knowledge of game whereabouts into profit as hunting guides. This particular timber sale, the area where we harvested the trees, was on what we called the backside, meaning the north side of the Uinta. Can you stop giving me words that I can't pronounce? We didn't live on the mountain as I'd done. Oh, sorry. I totally fucking lost my spot. The north side of the Uinta mountain range, way back by a government designated wilderness area. One Friday after work, Jared again wanted to scout for game, so we loaded into his green beat up country boy Chevy truck and off we went. Over the summer, there had been a couple of reports of troublesome animals in the area, so when we left the truck, we both took small .22 caliber rifles just in case. We scouted the area he wanted and headed back to the truck as evening started to turn dark. To make the return trip faster and easier, we were walking through a large patch about 400 yards long where the forest fire had gone through a few years previous. We knew the truck was on the road only 50 yards or so through the trees, left untouched. We knew the truck was on the road only 50 yards or so through the trees, left untouched at the other end of the burn. Jared was first to hear something to our right. If a tree falls in the forest but you don't see it, it still makes a sound. We looked over but didn't see anything, so we kept walking. We both heard the next crash. A scorched tree on the edge of the burn had fallen into the open area. We didn't think much of it and laughed at ourselves for being so jumpy. That's when we noticed the shape in the trees. It was just far enough back in the tree line to obscure any details. It was dark, it was moving the same direction as we were, and it was very tall, and it was walking upright. A bear can walk on its hind legs for short distances, but whatever this was kept pace with us for around 300 yards. If we slowed down or sped up, so did it. We kept our rifles at the ready and continued towards the truck. The problem? Essentially, the burn was shaped like a tear or water drop, and we were walking towards the narrow end. As the burn narrowed, we were on a collision course with whatever was shadowing our movements, and it was getting darker. Whatever it was never attacked us, and we never saw more than a large dark shape, but we could hear it crashing through the trees and underbrush right up until we literally jumped into Jared's truck and flew out of there. When I told my dad, he just nodded and said there had been quite a few stories like that come out of this general area. Monday rolled around as it always does, and we headed back up the mountain. When we stopped for lunch, we were greeted at our landing logging base of operations by a forest ranger. Jared and I knew him as Mr. Anderson from 7th grade history. He said a logger from a timber sale a couple miles off had gone missing over the weekend. Steve was well known and fairly well liked, but he did have a reputation for drinking. The prevailing theory was that he got drunk and wandered too far from camp. The sheriff's department had asked the Forest Service to help look for him, and the Forest Service was asking all the other loggers in the general vicinity if we had seen Steve, and basically pressed us all into service as an unofficial search and rescue. Ranger Anderson gave us a government-issued handheld GPS and asked us to search the area between our logging site and the one Steve's company was working. He gave us a 30-second how-to on the GPS. If we found Steve and he was injured or couldn't get out for some reason, we were supposed to mark the spot with the GPS and then come back out and find a ranger. Rangers all had police band radios in their truck and could call the sheriff department for assistance. Worst case, if he was dead, mark the spot and get the rangers and the sheriff. Obviously, do not touch. Okay. Jared and I headed out just far enough to see each other but cover more ground. As the day wore on, we got separated enough that I couldn't hear him yelling for Steve. Before I knew it, it was pretty dark. I'm scared. I didn't have a flashlight because I hadn't planned on being out very long. I did have a GPS, but the tiny blue screen barely illuminated my feet. It wasn't a full moon, but there was enough light to walk through the dark trees. It was that silvery light that makes everything look like it's moving. I found myself all but crawling through some old growth timber. Large trees had fallen over decades ago and rotted away to leave strange hollows where the roots had been and humps where the trees had rotted. The underbrush was thick and going was extremely slow, especially in the dark. I knew that if I simply continued towards the moon, I would eventually hit a road, so I wasn't worried. That's when I got a bit of good luck. I saw a faint glimmer of something reflecting the moonlight in a way that caught my attention. I found Steve. Okay. I should clarify. Good luck. I found Steve. Bad luck. I found what was left of Steve. Even in the dark, I could tell he was no longer with us. Oh my God. I'll spare you the gory details in case of children or sensitive tummies, but his head had been His head had been caved in from one side and he was shredded. The eye on the left side of his head had popped out of his head, and that's what caught the moonlight and my attention. The breeze must have shifted because I caught a whiff of not aliveness and I lost everything that I had eaten that day. I couldn't have moved Steve if I wanted to. He was probably a healthy 180 pounds, so it would have been awkward if not in the dense maze of old growth. I eventually got over my shock and marked the spot on the GPS. I didn't know what happened to his head, but it seemed obvious that an animal had gotten Steve. I decided to stay there and watch over him in case it came back. No. I found a good-sized stick I could I found a good-sized stick I could use a club. I knew it wouldn't do much, but it made me feel better. I used the lighter that I always carried to get a small fire going and figured that would help ward off any animals. I kept the fire very small for safety. Burning down the forest wouldn't do anyone any more good. In order to protect my night vision, I put my back to the fire and stared into the dark forest. Thus began spending the night in the woods with a not alive man. I had a watch and used the faint GPS light to keep track of time. I knew I wasn't getting any sleep, so I started the countdown to dawn. I found Steve right around midnight, so I had about 5 hours until light. Around 3 o'clock, I started hearing louder than nighttime noises. The moon was higher, but the shadows were just as thick and seemingly animated. Almost all animals are relatively quiet by nature, either hunting or trying not to be hunted. Whatever was out there was not worried about making noise. At first, I hoped it was Jared or someone else looking for Steve and or me. I yelled into the night and the noises immediately stopped. I yelled a few more times without response. I stoked the fire a little bit and I readied my oh-so-deadly stick. I started screaming in an effort to scare away whatever it was. Most animals avoid humans if possible. Some of us could learn a lesson from nature. Soon enough, the noises returned, but louder and more frenzied. Instead of sounding like something simply crashing through the forest haphazardly, it sounded like something was purposely knocking over trees and thrashing the underbrush. I intensified my screaming and started throwing rocks and sticks toward the noise. Then a watermelon-sized rock flew over my head and destroyed the small tree behind me. I instantly dropped to the ground and shut the F up. I went into panic silence. That wasn't a little rock. I probably couldn't have tossed it 10 feet if I used both hands. It had been thrown hard enough to demolish a tree about 5 inches in diameter. I inched towards the fire and grabbed the end of a burning stick. I knelt and held the stick above me. I heard a low growl off in the dark. I've heard just about every kind of forest animal growl: coyotes, wolves, mountain lions, bears, everything. This was something different. It was deeper and more powerful. My torch seemed to be working, so I grabbed a bigger stick and made a larger torch. The noises slowly subsided and moved off into the night. I'd spent about an hour in a chaos noise-making match with something and spent the last hour to light constantly swapping torches. Nothing else happened that night. At first light, I made sure that I'd marked the spot with the GPS and headed out for the road. Jared found me walking back to camp on the road and I climbed in with him. I told him that I had found Steve and he flipped around to head to the mountain to get help. We'd only gone about a mile when we found a ranger with a radio. He called it in and the sheriff's department said to wait for them before going back in for Steve. 2 deputies were only a few miles off, so it didn't take long before the ranger was using the GPS marker to lead the 5 of us to where I had found Steve. One of the deputies had a couple of hound dogs used in search and rescue with him. The closer we got to the spot I had marked, the hounds acted more and more nervous. Good news, I'd used the GPS correctly and marked the spot. Bad news, Steve wasn't there. In the light, it was obvious that he had been there. There was blood everywhere. Again, I'll spare the gory details, but we did find a couple of parts of Steve. The deputy with the hounds commented about how there wasn't a drag trail. Whatever had moved Steve was big enough to pick him up and carry him through the underbrush so thick it was difficult just to walk through. The dogs were very skittish, but the deputy finally got them to find the trail, and we headed off, trailing behind the hounds. We did finally find most of the rest of Steve about 2 miles away. The cause of not living was officially ruled a mountain lion attack. None of us who carried Steve out of the woods thought it was a mountain lion. I've helped carry an actual lion attack victim out of the woods. He lived, and it did not match what happened to Steve. To this day, there's an area in the Uinta Mountains, about 5 miles in a rough circle, that I will not visit even in the daylight. Sweet dreams. Good nights. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm starting the poll. Did we like that story? Happy face for yes and sad face for no. What the actual? Ugh. Justin. What? How? I understand why that would have scarred you. Oh my God. You think that was Bigfoot? I think it was bigger than Bigfoot. Justin, dude, how much is your therapist? So he meant scary, scary. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. I got the 1 million likes. Thank you for 1 million likes. You guys are fucking amazing. You think aliens, like huge, huge aliens? Werewolf. What else? What else do you think? Justin, are you okay? Are you okay, bro? Allie Cakes, thank you so much. Aw, thank you for finishing my goal. A giant. Oh, you have heard about werewolves in that area? Interesting. A Stewart. Government experiments. Maybe. Ooh, I can't make this one a video. It's way too long. I would love to, though. Justin has seen some shit. Oh my God. If you missed the story, it will be posted. As long as TikTok has recorded this correctly, it will be posted. The live replay will be posted on my YouTube tomorrow at some point. So make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube. It's TessicaVision. Same as here. Where was that? It was, let me scroll up 75 paragraphs. Hold on. Nothing a few nights of no sleep won't cure. Oh my God, Justin. Wait, where was it? Why can't I find it? Where was it? Can you tell us? Utah. It was Utah, right? Was it Utah? Utah, yes. Yes. No, TessicaVision 16 is not me. This is my only account. I mean, I have a backup account, but it's not TessicaVision, whatever. It is not me. If someone else with my picture and my videos is following you or DMing you and trying to scam you out of money, it is not me. Report them and block them. Report and block. Whoo! Never going there. Thank you for the heads up. How would anyone be okay after that? Like, seriously, I literally can't. I literally don't know. Oh my God. Thank you, Justin, again, though, for the amazing stories. Whew. Amazing. You poor thing. This is why I never go camping. I do camp. I'm actually camping in a few months. Ali Sosa. Yes, it was a great live. That was a great live. Great way to end the night. I am going to start fighting off the nightmares. I'm going to start saying my goodbyes because I need to go to bed. You think it was an SW that was that tall, though? Like that big? Given all the other stories from the area, I think it was Bigfoot. Really? Oh my God. That big? Have a good night. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out today. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for voting. Thank you for tapping the screen. Wait, we voted on that, right? I don't remember. I was too traumatized. I think we voted on that. Thank you for tapping the screen. I can't believe we got to 1 million likes again. You guys are fucking amazing. I'm so appreciative of you. Extra special thank you to all my mods who helped control the room. Thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. Extra special thank you if you subscribed or if you sent gifts. I really appreciate those too. They help me out. You're helping to pay for my wedding. All this money I always put towards my wedding. So thank you for that. And what else? If you missed any of this live, make sure that you are subscribed to my YouTube. It is TessicaVision, same as here. You can also get there through the link in my bio, or if you go to TessicaVision.com, all my links are there. I do post the live replays on YouTube the following day, as long as TikTok has recorded them correctly. So this should be up tomorrow, fingers crossed. But last time Justin shared a bunch of stories, I feel like it didn't record. So fingers crossed this one records. Also in my bio, you can join the Discord. Please come hang out with us. We have like 560 something people in the Discord so far. Anyone is welcome to join. A link is in my bio for that too. It's at the top where all my little social links are. If clicking it doesn't work, copy and paste the link. I have to do that for some people. Thank you, Rebecca. And if you are a subscriber, let me know in the Discord and I can give you your special subscriber role in Discord and you'll have access to the sub-only chat. Also, in all the links in my bio are my Amazon wishlist, my P.O. Box, my Amazon storefront, if you like any of the things I'm wearing. my Cameo. And I think that's it. I think that's all my things. But those are all my things. So check them out. I will not be on tomorrow. I will be on this weekend. I'm not sure how many or which days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but we will be on this weekend. But I will not be on tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for everything. I love you so much and I appreciate you. And thank you for being you. I love you. Okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, no, I won't. I'll see you guys in another couple days. Good night. Good night. Good night.